You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
This is where it's at. Once again, back is the incredible. I miss recording.
I know, bro. How was the recording situation in LA?
Oh, they got a gangster ass setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Mikey, Failing Hollywood, Fuckboy Freddy, One Arm Ninja, Producer Nick. Their spot's dope. It's literally this, okay? Except there's a wall right here because Freddy's room is right here, right behind it. Freddie got a room right there in the garage and shit, dude. And like,
Freddie got fingered?
Freddie got fingered like a motherfucker. They got a wall full of VHS things, which I need to send them some and shit like that. And then from there to there, they have those really nice voice deadening sheets. Those big ass fucking, they look like fucking bed sheets and shit like that, all thick, you know what I'm saying? They're blue.
Yeah.
It like stops the fucking vibration and shit. It helps with the sound and shit.
I'm about good vibrations.
Right? And so, yeah, man, their fucking setup was nice. They have the TV. Whenever they're talking about something, producer Nick can fucking Google and bring it up on the TV. Like, we need to get that, dude. We need to get that.
Oh, it's happening.
aspect.
It's happening. You know, so I didn't tell you. This just happened. I went in there because my dad's on my plan. And he's like leasing a phone. So I went to go check when his lease was up so he could either purchase it outright or trade it in or whatever the fuck he was going to decide to do. You know that he fucking has been done since March.
Yeah?
And that they don't take out automatic payments anymore. You have to actually tell them, hey, I want to get on to the point where I pay this phone off. I want to keep this payment for X amount of time until it's paid off, which is like, I think, another 6 months.
Right.
So they fucking been just juking my dad for like $40 for the last, what, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. For the last 7 months, this fool's just been throwing money to the wind.
Damn. That's shitty.
Yeah, so, well, go in there. I'm like, well, how do I change this? He goes, well, you got to tell us that you want to get on this plan. I said, well, fucking set it up. What the fuck?
Like,
why are we talking right now?
Bitch, what?
He goes, well, I also see that you're paying a lot more than you should. And I'm like, well,
Oh, explain.
say more. You know?
Right.
And he's like, yeah, you need another phone? I said, no. I said, my daughter's 6, bro. I said, she don't need a phone for a minute. He's like, I get that. He goes, what about an iPad? I said, well, let's hear what you got. Let's see what you have to offer. He goes,
You got that $20 a month.
they took $20 off my fucking plan and gave me the newest generation cellular one, not the Wi-Fi one, the cellular one.
The 9-inch or the 10-inch?
I believe the 10.
Okay, that's the new.
The newest one.
That's the new. That's the
They said rose
2019.
gold or black. I'm all of that rose.
That rosé.
You know? Shout out to Rose.
Rosé.
Anyhow, so I got a fucking iPad and now I had to fucking pay $40 for it. It's a 2-year contract and they fucking credit me every month for that, so that's why it's free.
Right.
But it's basically a security that you're gonna stay with our service for fucking 2 years. Like you spend what, $450 on the thing? That's how much it costs, the iPad.
$20 for the next 2 years.
$20 for the New Year's. Yeah, but it's like I'm throwing away $500 as a company to make like $3,500 off of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Yeah. I'll tell
Like
you.
we'll make $3,000 off you guaranteed.
They're like, it's $20 a month, but there's like all these little extra added fucking fees and shit like that, and little stars right next to them. Yeah, you got to read the fine print at the bottom so you know what the fuck.
No,
they're
but
all
I mean
about.
it's gonna be $20
Hey, do
less.
these things look low to you or me?
I think that was just the beginning of them. You see where we're at right here?
Yeah.
I don't know what I have to press for it to actually scroll with it. I'll figure it out eventually.
Get that scroll.
But
So you came up on an iPad,
So
and
I
now
came up
she
on an
has
iPad.
she literally has Wi-Fi in the world.
my kid came up, bro.
She's got Wi-Fi everywhere.
So pick her up from mom's house or the soccer game.
Right.
And I go, I got a surprise for you. She's like, what? I said, put your seatbelt on. Clicks her seatbelt. And I hand her over. I said, this one has internet everywhere.
Everywhere.
And it blew her fucking mind. Like, it was like, you know those memes where it's like,
yeah.
I'm doing like a hand exploding from the head.
The the famous Pratt one where he does that shit from, what was that, from Parks and Recreation, where he comes in from the side all, that shit. You know
That
what I'm
type
talking
of
about?
shit. It just like, she didn't know that could happen.
That's awesome, though.
So my whole thing was we're saving money on the
Said
thing.
she got straight A's and shit.
Straight A's, dog. I wish it would have been a week earlier I went in. That would have been the perfect straight A gift, because then it would have like shitted on whatever her mom did for her.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I'm just keeping it one thou wow, you know, like.
Order up, order up.
This is a certified hood classic.
You are now tuned into the Hood Diner Podcast with your hosts, DJ Sentry and the homie Casual.
You done fucked up and go to Case of the Green, didn't ya? Didn't ya? I don't know what the situation, but whatever the situation was, you need to let that man's balls go.
What's up, everybody? This is the Hood Diner Podcast. This is DJ Sentry.
And I am the homie Casual. This is episode 70, baby. 70. That's a pretty deep number, dog.
It's been a little while since we
I
recorded.
fucking love that. Yeah. I've been gone, bro. But if you think about it, dog, I've been representing this shit because I've been on like 5 podcasts in the past week. 4. Because we did a Failing Hollywood one. We did the Hood Diner, which is episode 69, which just came out before this one. We did a Plunge, and then we did the what do you call it? What is that shit called, dog? I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
Skeet.
Nah, it's like the where we can see each other on the screen and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Skype, but it's called something else. I don't know what it is. But anyways, we did that shit. So I was on their fucking. I remember what episode number it is, but I was on their latest episode. You gotta check that one out. It was pretty good, dog. We representing, throwing the motherfucking O's up, dog. It's Inner Circle. We've been putting in work, dog.
Ooh, fucking caught that shit. Look at the reflexes like a cat.
My bad. Yeah, I'm over here.
I mean, it was empty, but
it's falling off the shit. But yeah, dog. I figured, you know what? I kind of like what Mikey was talking about, dog. Like the 0 ones.
The 0 what?
Like the episodes, like 70.
Yeah.
80,
Oh, you like that idea of just doing a solo?
I like that being us, and then maybe the 1 through the 9.
Do dolos.
Do some. I mean, we'll throw some dolos in there, but 2, if we don't have a guest or something. But I feel like we kind of have a good amount. Honestly, dog. Like if I had to pick where we would start. I have a list of people that I've kind of like put together like over.
Oh, you
over
sure you
time.
want to go with?
And I'm still. We ran through that almost all that list. We still got like about 11 more people.
We
on that
ran
list.
through
But
Tucson.
we got a couple other fucking homies that are going to be coming on. And once we get the little thing set up,
But I'm gonna be real
we're
with
gonna
you.
have a fucking grand opening.
I don't
Remember
even
we said-
have a fucking list, and there's a shitload of people I still want to interview.
This is true. We
You
got to
know what
write
I'm
them
saying?
down. Write them down because it's good to get ahead of the time, bro. Like the last time that the last time that it was just me and you was because the homie canceled on us like the day of.
Right.
So see, if we have people like lined up like that, just like, hey dog, you're going to be on this week. But if by some chance somebody fucking calls in, you might come in the week before. Just give them that kinds of heads up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's smart to, be on top of that shit. But so man, okay. Yeah. I'm glad to be back. I missed the diner. We back up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? How you been, dude?
Hey, bro, I've been grinding.
I see you, dog.
Like,
this fucking motherfucker went out.
Oh, shot.
I know you've been grinding.
Been grinding, bro. Like, honestly, it's been fucking nonstop, and I'm not even mad at it. Like, feeling some type of way right now. I accomplished one of my goals to break into the Phoenix market.
Boom.
This Friday, I'm gonna be DJing up in Phoenix at Stardust Pin Bar.
Yeah.
They call it.
So when you guys listening to this, that night, he's going to be in Phoenix. If you're in Phoenix, go check him out. If not, whenever you're listening to this after that, he threw down a fucking sick-ass night.
It's a bittersweet fucking feeling because I'm going to be missing the Bad Bunny concert.
Oh, there's a Bad Bunny concert that night?
Yeah, it's going to be like, I'm going to be starting like 9 to 11. I'm opening.
Okay.
But that's the same shit that happened at Cobra. I started opening for people there.
Right.
Owner fucked with it. And
We in there.
I'm at Cobra pretty fucking often, you know?
Yeah,
so
man. It's good.
You know, picked up a lot of shit at Howard. I'm going to be at Playground pretty soon, too.
So, there you go.
So, you know, homie apprentice hooked it up, man. But, yeah, I'm breaking into Phoenix. You know, the next goal that I have was a prior goal is Vegas, Las Vegas residency.
Dude. When that happens, you know I'm rolling with you, right? So like, I can get all the video of it. Like it's gonna be,
when that happens, that
fucking...
we're gonna have an office downtown, like a studio.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about it.
Like that's gonna be part of the budget because that's gonna be a write off for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to find some way for loopholes and shit because if I get to Vegas, bro, I won't be making thousands of dollars a night.
There you go.
I mean, another goal. I know this is kind of gaudy to say that on fucking the thing, but is $100K in a year from DJing.
There you go. It's possible.
I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm just saying that's another goal.
Yeah.
These are two more goals that I have.
Hey man, 2020 is gonna be a big year, bro.
I just feel like you gotta wait. You don't have to wait till a particular year. You just gotta go out there and fucking do it now because.
Well, it's kind of is now because it's like literally. Right around the corner. We got like 2 months left in this bitch. Not even that. Less than 2 months. 2020 is coming. It's right there.
It is literally right there.
Can y'all hear the fucking sirens? It's the Hood Diner.
Surprised the Ghetto Bird ain't out right now.
Right.
But yeah, bro. So I'm doing well, man.
That's
and then
good,
the
man.
shop is staying busy too.
Oh shit. They pulled up right here. Century went to go close the door. Right, hey. You know, you know, close down the door. Excuse me. What y'all doing in there? You're recording a podcast?
We're in the trap, dog.
Fucking the diner, bitch. That's where we're at. But yeah, man, it was fun, dog. It was a good ass time. We recorded them. We made a movie. We made a little movie in the backyard.
Pornographic?
No, it was action. Action, Hollywood, bloods and guts. Bloods and guts. Blood and guts. It's funny, bro. It's gonna be pretty much on the Hood Diner website and the Inner Circle website and shit like that. It'll be everywhere once we drop it. It's gonna be fun as fuck. However, I did want to put that out to you, man, that the homies are gonna be getting together around the Super Bowl. Oh shit! Whatever that day is. It's like
You said in Jersey?
Yeah, in Jersey. In Jersey.
Dog. It's fucking cold in fucking Jersey in fucking February.
Scared of Jersey?
I'm scared of that fucking 20-degree weather.
Let's go to Jersey. But it'll give you a reason to rock your sweaters and shit.
I get that, but layering ain't even it. Like,
just rock some fucking, what do they call them shit? Some long johns.
need more than a long john, bro. I'm done with that.
You're good.
Yeah. Es todo. A la verga.
You got a name for this shit?
Just some death weed, bro.
Death weed.
I fucking smoked a whole blunt of that last night, and I fucking didn't even get through a fucking 30-minute cartoon.
Killed you. Which cartoon were you watching?
The fucking Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
The animated series.
Like,
that was my shit when I got home from school and shit. I don't remember what year.
I was watching DuckTales.
Dude, I didn't know that Donald Duck went to the Navy. That's why Uncle Scrooge was watching him,
Right?
bro.
We talked about that shit on one of the episodes, dog.
Really?
Remember I told you about
Yeah, I do
that,
remember talking about it.
Yeah, I looked
But
it up.
then-
I looked it up, but I don't
Then
remember it being him
fucking
going
said
into
on
the
the
Navy.
description. It didn't say the Navy, though. We didn't talk about the Navy.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
a
why.
different fucking...
Like,
but it's
fuck,
cool.
dude. Like,
Hey,
I love Disney
But you know
Plus.
what was
Fuck
crazy,
the
though?
haters.
This is what I want to know.
Hashtag Team Disney.
I want somebody to
And
fucking
shit.
hit me up online and let me know if they know the answer to this question. If you look at DuckTales, it goes from episode 1 to episode 4 in the fucking lineup and shit, dog. I want to know what happened to episode 2 and 3. I really want to know. It's a conspiracy theory.
You know what?
I want people to tell me. There's probably
For the same reason they put a disclaimer on fucking Lady and the Tramp. We are Siamese, if you please.
there's some racial undertones and shit.
Yes, that's the same reason. That's why I dropped that sample. I don't want you to go do the
remember those fucking
research.
cats.
Yeah, I don't want you to go do the
I
research.
remember
That's
those
why.
cats.
So there's a little disclaimer in the fucking movie.
Let me knock out these motherfucking sponsors real quick, dog. Check this out. Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes. You know what I'm saying? You know what Dude Wipes are. I took the Dude Wipes with me to fucking Cali. I put one in the fucking the bathroom there. No dude left behind style. Somebody used it. I was like, hell yeah. I think it was Freddie. I think Freddie used it. Cleaned his a-hole with it. Go to dudeproducts.com. Use code HOOD. 15% off your order. Hashtag no mud butt. Baby. Official clothing. Official is a streetwear brand rooted in hip hop and pop culture, producing quality shirts, hats, and accessories, go to official.com. That's OHFISHL.com. Use code HOOD. Get 25% off your entire order. Free shipping over $50. Official clothing, baby. Live by your own rules.
It's the tits.
It is the tits. It is so the tits. Empire Rolling. Makers of Bennies. We just got done smoking on a Benny right now. The makers of Bennies. Them shits are dope. We saw him at a. We
Did you take any up there?
We went to a dispensary called Herbarium. They had the Bennies there, dog. It was dope. They had them on display and shit, all rolled on a fucking little like glass platter. Looked sick, dog. I was like, dude, this is the first time I've ever seen them. Yeah, fuck yeah. I took picture, video. I actually asked the dude, I was like, hey man, is it cool if I video in here? And he was like, as long as you don't get our faces, bro, we're cool with it. Shit. I was like, say less. I had I had the little fucking DJI with me, dog. I recorded that whole way, dog. I mean, I got a fucking vlog coming of just me rolling and shit. The last fucking part is me trying to get a fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich, dog, and stopping at 3 different Popeyes down I-10, like 30 minutes apart, because each one I stopped at was fucking back.
Where'd you get one at?
In Coachella. It was a Coachella where the fucking Popeyes was built into one of those fucking like.
You see Rage Against the Machine's gonna do Coachella this year?
I saw that, yeah. It was
going.
What is the name of those big fancy fucking gas stations that are always on the fucking freeway on I-10 and shit?
Chevron?
Not the Chevron ones, the ones that are just only on
Love's?
Like, there you go. It was built into a Love's, dog. It was a Popeye. I walked in, I was the second dude in line, bro, and they were fucking people going in there ordering them by the fucking dozens and shit. It was crazy.
By the bushel?
Dude, some dude walked out of there with a big ass bag. He got like 60 of them and shit. It was fucking crazy. He put in some order.
They're fire.
It was Coachella, dude. He was probably putting in an order for the people doing work and shit.
They're fire, bro.
They are fire. We could have had one tonight, but
Got too full, bro. Let me say. You're like a king tonight.
Fucking filled
You know what I had tonight?
Filled your ass up with a steak. Let me guess.
I had
you
a
got
ribeye.
the porterhouse? No.
Got a ribeye, loaded potato. I had macaroni, and I had fucking shrimp and lobster chowder.
Okay.
It was tits.
Okay. That's a full fucking. That's a king's fucking serving right there. Like, you know, back in the day when they had kings and they had the big log fucking tables and shit. That's the way they ate, dog. That's what I'm talking about. He had some sort of fucking bomb ass meat, like 4 sides.
It was like 7 courses and shit.
Yeah, fucking legit dessert and shit, and coffee at the end.
But at
like
that point, you're only
like
eating portions, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, yeah.
You know, you're not fucking.
You're not
all-you-can buffet.
It's not a buffet, dog. It's not the Sir George's. It's not the fucking.
I come from a fucking
what's
family
Furs?
where.
Remember Furs?
Yeah, fuck Furs, bro. I got almost got cholera eating there.
And then it used to be Luby's before Furs.
Luby's. That was too young.
That's old school. Nah, you were there, bro. Quit bullshitting.
Not on St. Mary's.
Okay, dog. Back to this shit real quick.
Not on St. Mary's.
Empire Rolling. Go to EmpireRolling.com. Use code HOOD. Get 10% off your order. That's Empire Rolling, the official rolling paper of the Hood Diner podcast. Dog.
This fucking ice cream is amazing.
Damn, you're fucking killing that shit, huh? Mine's gonna melt. I should have put it in the freezer before we started.
You fucked it up.
You know what? I'm gonna let it turn into like a little fucking shake. Then I'm gonna grab it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, exactly. Get a straw and shit. So, dog, we're gonna start some news off. Obviously, the big shit, the fucking shit that everybody's talking about.
Kodak Black?
No. No.
Fucking young one got fucking 43 months.
No, motherfucker, no. We're not talking about Kodak Black, at least not yet. Everybody's talking about fucking Disney Plus, dude. Like, the whole fucking world right now is talking about Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? You obviously fucking gave it and you got it, right?
Oh, of course.
You signed up and shit. What was the first thing you went to?
Oh, Mandalorian.
Mandalorian? Yeah, me too. We went and watched Mandalorian. I started watching Endgame.
I started watching. You know how good it looks in 4K?
I imagine.
Oh my god.
I mean, it looks good in 1080 too.
Oh my god.
It looks good in 1080. It's not horrible.
No, I'm just.
But yeah,
it's a work of art.
That's the Christmas present right there.
Oh yeah.
So Disney
to yourself.
Disney Plus, dude. It's out. The day it came out, it fucking like motherfuckers crashed the server and shit. You know what I'm saying? For a while there was a lot of people that
I didn't
couldn't
get
do
into
it.
there like until
I didn't
like
get any
10.
problem. Yeah, I had no problems at all.
Watch the Suns. They lost to
I
the
had
fucking
no
Lakers.
problems at all. Shout out to my pops. He's got the fucking Verizon. You know, Verizon, if you got that unlimited plan, they give you that shit for free and shit. I'm like, what's up?
$6.99 a month's not bad though.
It isn't bad. We're probably still gonna get that shit too, but I don't know. I don't know.
I'm all chewing into the mic right now.
I gotta figure out that whole Hulu with the fucking Disney
$12
Plus
a
shit.
month.
It's like $19.99 if you do it with
No ads.
no ads. Yeah. So I think that's the route I might take because I can't do ads on Hulu, and I love fucking Bob's Burgers and fucking watching the reruns of Rick and Morty. Speaking of Rick and Morty, you seen the first Rick and Morty? It was fucking hilarious, huh?
Fucking shrimp, Rick.
I thought that was funny, dude. He was all, oh hell no, boom, fucking killed himself and shit, dude. That was fucking hilarious. I loved it. Talking about Rick and Morty, well, but yeah, man, Disney Plus, dog. Everybody and their mom's been talking about what's the first thing they went to and all that shit. And yeah, man, I started making myself a little fucking list right off the jump, dude.
Oh, worm?
Right, dude. I got, what do you call it? The Sword and the Stone. That's my fucking shit. Robin Hood. That's my shit. Let me see. I went and found that Swiss Family Robinson. I didn't even know if there was an original one, like fucking black and white from like 1950s and shit. And then they redid it in like the 70s. That's the one I seen. And it's like color and it's pretty good, dog. It's a great fucking old movie and shit. Anyways, yeah, I started getting that shit. Got the DuckTales, got Darkwing Duck. Dude, I haven't even got into like where the actual Mickey Mouse fucking things are at, like with him and Donald and Goofy when he's doing the sports and he's going fishing with his fucking worm Wilbur and shit like that. Remember that motherfucker? Wilbur! That motherfucker, dog, dude, he fucking loved his little worm, dog, and he went fishing with him and he pulled mad puss with that. Mad fish. Mad fish. Damn. He pulled mad fish, but you know, it was
what
Goofy.
you said was something totally different.
He probably pulled that too, man. He pulled that shit too.
Well, damn, guys,
bro,
get at him,
bro. So moving into like music news and shit, dog.
No, we're talking about Disney more.
Okay, yeah. Tell me.
There's so much fucking content on there.
A grip, bro,
and it's only gonna get more.
It's only gonna get more.
Like
exactly.
Like
it is only gonna get more.
Like that platform's only gonna grow.
Right.
You know, so like Pixar, there's so many films I haven't seen yet.
Yep. There's a lot of shit. I didn't know that they had like part twos too. You know what I mean? Jafar had his own movies for a while there from Aladdin and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But you know what the thing
Shout out to Aladdin. I watched that this weekend.
Bro.
With the Nina. It was a good movie. No, the remake.
The remake's good too.
Like Will Smith put it down.
That shit.
Yeah.
Remember? Hey, tell me you didn't start laughing like when they were doing the big dance and then the shit got trap as fuck. Like the way the beat started dropping and shit, dude. I started laughing my ass off. I was like, yes, dude. That's exactly what I wanted to
I didn't
hear
like the
now.
new songs.
I mean, they had to change them up, obviously.
No, they didn't.
They kind of did. They wanted to upgrade. They want to upgrade.
Nope.
Trying to upgrade.
Hell no.
Anyways, dog, I get you though. And
it was good though.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of good.
I rented that shit.
I think the tweet that I had put out was like, fucking Disney Plus just handed so many people their youth back. You know what I'm saying? Like the fun shit they used to watch when they were young. And
for
shit.
Sure.
Even for fucking adults, bro. Like
Marvel, bro.
I'm talking about like people older than me. Like their shit. Like my dad said he's been in love with it too. Like I said, he went.
First of all, they got X-Men the animated series on there. Yeah,
okay. They got that. They got Spider-Man. They got Wolverine. They got fucking the Flash.
Not the corny. They got the corny Spider-Mans too. I don't say they're corny, but I didn't fuck with the other.
They're very
series.
primitive. They're very primitive.
My thing was the animated series, which was fucking amazing. And I started watching it again last night, but I got super duper high off that fucking death weed that we're smoking on right now.
Death weed.
And I didn't get to finish an episode, but this morning I was fucking with X-Men.
Yeah.
The first episode's when they have fucking Jubilee at the fucking mall and the Sentinels trying to get her. Mm-hmm. Fucking amazing, bro. And then they're fucking National Geographic. They got some tight fucking shows on there.
They have a grip of shit. I haven't even touched that yet. I haven't
There's
even
a
gone
snow
in there
leopard
yet.
one, bro. I was watching this shit and it was stalking a fucking prey on the mountainside. And then it fucking makes a fucking dash. They're fighting. Well, he fucking grabs them. The fucking deer or whatever it was fucked. They start tumbling down a mountain. He's like locked onto his body with his mouth the whole fucking time. They're just tumbling. And they're showing it in fucking 4K beauty, bro. Like,
yeah, I bet.
it's raw nature. And the fucking amount of shit they have on National Geographic, you're not going to run out of shit anytime soon.
Bro, the
The jungle shots are crazy,
the
bro.
fact that they're able to get that footage is insane.
Well, it's drones, right?
I really don't know. I would imagine maybe. But yeah,
You think it's a drone with a boom mic?
I would hope so because that'd be loud. Like they would be fucking bees and shit.
Or do you think they recreate the sounds in a
I
studio?
bet you there's a way for them to fucking like really muffle that
Do
shit.
they
It's
have
Hollywood, dog.
Or do they just point a fucking
I guarantee you, it's National Geographic. They can afford the hot shit.
Right, do you think
The
they have like a
silencers and shit.
fucking, but like a gun that shoots to like record from like 40 yards?
Yeah.
You think they have that type of, yeah?
Fuck yeah. And like the boom mics to fucking, yeah, dude. Because think about it, it's going to be quiet out there anyway.
Would those be long range boom mics that they'd be using then?
Yeah.
Something that picks up
Long-range
something very
boom
far?
mics, fucking long distance fucking lenses and shit. And then yeah, if they do have fucking drones, then yeah, I guarantee they're fucking like super silencer, fucking futuristic, wind fucking resistant type shit. You know what I mean?
Well, like stability? That could just hover like one place?
It's almost like a fucking UFO and shit. It's just hovering there. You can't even hear it. It's got to be, dog, because the way they follow. Okay, you're talking about following a motherfucker down the mountain and shit.
Right.
That has to be fucking some sort of drone type of shit.
I don't know how they get the footage, but I'm impressed. And when I'm baked and I'm sitting in front of my fucking TV, it makes for good watching.
Right.
You know?
It does, dude. But fucking yeah, man. If you
Disney Plus is worth every dime.
I'm pretty fucking sure everybody that's listening to us probably got that Disney Plus shit, man. But
Mandalorian was fucking tight.
Mandalorian was really good. I fuck with fucking. What is
If
his
you
name?
say it's corny, you're a fucking lame.
Pedro Pascual.
Pedro de
whatever.
Pacas?
Pedro Pascual, I think his name is. You know who that is, right?
No.
Prince Oberyn from Game of Thrones.
Okay, that
He
dude
was
that
the one
like
got
dudes
his
and chicks.
fucking got his head fucking crushed in by the monster.
Wasn't he like
dude.
fucking his sister or?
Yeah, I don't know if it was his sister. He had a wife, but he was fucking everybody else too. You know what I'm saying?
They were all fucking each other and shit.
Yeah, they were getting down.
Like
dude.
orgies and
The
shit.
Oberys,
You be down for an
what were
orgy?
what were they called? I mean, in those times, fuck yeah. Why the fuck not?
You get the fucking clap and shit.
Right?
You're dead.
Penicillin back then was like
There was
just
none.
nasty shit. No, they gave you something. They give you something. And you
They're like,
disappeared.
"Cut it off."
You disappeared for like 3 days because you just like sat in a fetal position in your house, just fucking crying.
Ugh.
But it went away.
I'm gonna be like honest with you.
You got a case of the green.
Oh jeez, Louise.
You done fucked up and got a case of the green, didn't you? Didn't you?
So in it. Oh, you're fucking crazy.
Son of a bitch, got a case of the green. Yeah, dog.
I talked to a
fucking-
Vietnam vet before that said that some people got shit that they couldn't
Couldn't
catalog.
even identify and shit. Yeah.
Couldn't catalog. You don't even know what the fuck it is. So they were quarantined in that fucking country for the remainder of their lives.
Man, you died out there.
Like
Shit,
that's crazy.
You got the bad pussy out there.
Ugh.
Or you touched something and you were cochino, didn't wash your hands, and then you went and beat off, and then next thing you know,
Pee-wee.
rubbing all that shit all upon you.
Pee-wee.
The fucking the star up. But yeah, man. So check this out, dog. Let's move before we get into the rest of. I think, and this week I have so much shit on like movies and TV.
So
and shit.
much.
But music, dude. I was on Watsky's fucking
Freak young Kodak too.
bro. Let that motherfucker do his shit.
No, man.
Nah, man. Do you know why he was in? You know why he got busted?
He just needs him a little baby who gonna listen.
No, dog. He reportedly hospitalized a corrections officer a couple weeks ago after he allegedly grabbed his testicles and wouldn't let go. He was holding some dude's balls. God damn! Pause.
I mean, was it warranted?
I don't think holding on to somebody's balls against their fucking will is warranted any fucking where, bro. No, he should have let. This man was probably screaming, "Let my balls go," and Kodak was like, "Nah, motherfucker," and he was like, "Yeah."
Like what?
I don't know what the situation, but whatever the situation was, you need to let that man's balls go.
I get it. There has to be some type of fucking reprimand.
I guess we don't know the full story.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no, and I don't think we'll get the full
We'll look
details
into
either.
it. Dog.
No,
we'll look into it.
If they're allowed to fucking go along like Epstein killed himself, then what the fuck they give a shit about Kodak Black?
46 months in prison. Okay.
That's crazy. How long do you think he's gonna do? 75%?
Yeah, probably like 20.
So he'll do a year and a half.
They need to put him away for a year and a half so he can get his shit together.
Like 18 months?
He's wilding now.
18 months and then he's parole?
Yeah.
And it's like next time you're doing your full sentence type shit?
Yeah. But he was also doing some other
he's
shit
only like
too.
22,
He also
bro.
there was more to it. He was sentenced for knowingly making false statements in order to unlawfully acquire firearms too. So there's more to it.
That's some serious federal shit.
That's some federal shit, bro. You can't get free fucking Kodak Black my ass. He did something wrong.
Free young Kodak.
He did the wrong shit.
Hey.
Why didn't he just get a girl to go buy the shit like he was supposed to?
Because he didn't have a little baby who's going to listen.
That's
why.
his
That's
fault.
what he
That's
needed.
his fault.
That's what he
His
talks
fault.
about. What he
He
talks
got
about
caught
in his
slipping.
music.
And you know what? Fuck that shit.
He talks about that in his
He can stay
music.
there. He can stay there and think about what he did wrong.
Well, I never want to see anybody down.
I get you. Anyways, man,
He didn't rape anybody. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. It's
He's
not
he's a young man with a lot of money from an impoverished neighborhood.
bro, but you got to be smart about your shit. There's
I
got to be
agree.
your peoples need
I
to be
agree.
telling you.
I agree.
That's the wrong move, Kodak.
Hey, you're gonna
that's
do
the
some
wrong
time.
move, dog.
Do I want to see him do the whole 43 or 46, whatever number that is?
Maybe he need that, dog.
No.
Maybe he need that.
I mean, like I said, the whole idea of this judicial system is kind of fucked. But you got to pay the piper sometimes, and that's what he's going to do.
This is true.
And I don't think he deserves to serve the whole time, though.
Take a guzzler break.
I just hope he don't have to do 80% because that'd be super whack.
Riley was all proud he got to take a picture with the guzzler.
Oh, yeah? The guzzler.
Motherfucking guzzler. Bro, like I said, I was on HT Nas last week. You got to check that. It's a funny ass episode. It was good. Have you heard of that fucking song called Hot Cheetos and Takis?
No, but I know a couple girls that love that shit.
Okay. Bro, he showed me this shit and I was laughing my fucking ass off. I'm going to play a couple seconds of this shit, okay? So you can hear it. Okay? See, like right now is where we should have our fucking headphones on, but we don't be. We need to go back to the headphones.
I'm with it.
It's getting colder. Let's cover our ears and give our ears some comfort. You know what I'm saying? But check this shit out, dog. There's a video for this shit. Now, it was gonna be my fucking my jam of the week, but I couldn't find it like on iTunes and shit. So this is just the video, right? So I'm just sharing it during the music segment and shit. You know what I mean? But this shit had me fucking laughing my ass off, dog.
I go by the name of Dane Jones. I'm with my crew. And we gon' show y'all what we be snacking on. You dig? Okay. Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis. I can't get enough of these hot Cheetos and Takis. Got my fingers stained red and I cannot get them off. You can catch me in my crew eating hot Cheetos and Takis. Pow! Snack, snack, snack.
This shit fucking hits, dog.
You know what that song should be?
I'm gonna send this to you. You play it in the club one of these nights, okay?
You know what that the remix should be?
Wow.
Ulcers and
Ulcers and heartburn. Ulcers and heartburn.
ulcers and indigestion. What?
Ulcers and indigestion. Ulcers and indigestion. Yes, dude.
That's the fucking end of that fucking rap right there. You eat Takis and fucking hot Cheetos, you're definitely not gonna have a stomach in like 4 years.
Bro, hot Cheetos and Takis.
You're gonna shit blood on the regular.
I was fucking dying laughing. Watch. He played this, and
Who did?
Watsky did.
He had the MP3.
No. See, I'm trying to think of the fucking name, dog. It's like something cast. And anyways,
Simplecast?
No. It's something else, right? And it's where it's kind of like Skype, so that they can see me and I can see them. We're gonna fucking use that shit, dog, because it's gonna be an easy way for us to record and see. Like, so we can set up multiple fucking cameras in here, like 3. One facing me, one facing you, and one facing the guests and shit like that. And then we can go back and forth. Like, I could edit that shit and make it look like some Rogan style type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So every conversation moves.
And that fucking place where we were at, it records all the fucking video and the audio for you.
Oh wow.
So like we could literally use the audio from that. We can stream it live. I think it's called Streamcast or some shit like that.
Okay.
Something like that. StreamYard. I think that's what it is. It's called StreamYard. Ding 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 ding. Anyways, we're gonna use that. We're gonna set up a couple fucking cameras and shit. I'm working on that shit right now. But anyways, he fucking played this, and when you're on StreamYard, dog, you can do the type of shit where if people are watching it live and we want to share like the video with them, you can do that. You can share your screen, so whatever's on your computer, everybody else can see that too, like on one of the windows and shit. So it's pretty dope, dog. It's some dope shit. But he showed that to me, and I was fucking jamming with that because it was dope, dude. Hot Cheetos and Takis. Those little kids got down, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just got millions of fucking listens and shit. What is it? 4 million views, dog. 4 million fucking views. It's like 6 years old though.
Hey, bro. I mean,
Hot Cheetos and
depending
Takis.
on that, it's just crazy how YouTube changes their policies, their payouts, and all that shit.
Right? It sucks.
They steadily give you less and less and less and less.
Okay, dude. So moving into fucking movies and TV.
And here we go.
Are you the keymaster?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Was that your gem of the week?
No. We'll get to that right now. But no, it was gonna be, like I said, but I couldn't find it on iTunes and shit. But I got some good shit for this week. But in movies, bro, I read something. I've been talking about how I've been watching Weeds lately, dog. I'm just a Nancy Botwin fan. Okay, they're working on a follow-up, a sequel series, dog. It's going to be called Weeds 420, I think is what's going to be called. And it's got Mary Louise Parker and all the fucking cast. It's going to be like 10 years later of what the fucking season finale was when it ended. 10 years after that.
I don't know if I want to see all that.
Oh man, I want to see Nancy. I want to see how she's doing, man. I want to see how my boo's doing, you know what I'm saying? Anyways,
I wish they would have continued the fucking Breaking Bad series.
The shitty part is what is his name? Genji Cohen, I think, is the original writer of the first one, and not a part of this one, I think.
So it's going to be different.
It's going to be different. I think they're bringing in different writers and shit like that. But anyways, okay, so we talked about Rick and Morty. That shit was hilarious. We pretty much touched on the Mandalorian. That was really good. I think it was good. I can see where people say like, "Oh, it's fucking cheap, whatever the fuck," bro. Like, that whole shit was fucking awesome, dog. You know, since getting back from fucking with Failing Hollywood and shit, dog, like I have like a whole new different like appreciation for watching what like a background looks like the way it was set up and shit and how it really looks. You know what I'm saying? And because that's what the homies over there fucking do, bro. They set up props. Like, they'll bring in the bed, the furniture, put the fucking the empty water bottle on the side of the bed and all this, you know, extra shit, dog, when it comes to movies, right? That's fucking dope, dog. That's what they do. So I have like this new appreciation for like looking at the backgrounds and paying attention to that shit, dude. And the fucking Mandalorian shit looks official, bro. Like, I mean, they're not sparing any expense on their Star Wars
shoulder
shit.
plate? What was that all about?
Shit. What shoulder plate?
What was the significance of the shoulder plate on him?
What shoulder plate?
That they melted the shit and they made him a shoulder
That's
plate.
what they made him? That's what they gave him? I didn't see what they did with it.
Yeah, they melted something
I guess
down.
I must have turned away and looked, because my lady asked me later on. She was like, what was the reason for them to melt that thing down? I was like, you know what? I didn't see it.
It was a fucking shoulder plate.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's just like some sort of their fucking...
Place of their armor?
Yeah, that's that represents that they whooped that ass or something. You know what I mean?
I just think it sucks that we have to wait till Friday for fucking new episodes.
They're not dumb, bro. They're not
I know. They're going to keep you. Yeah. They're going to keep you on a string. They're like,
did you see any advertisement for that show that has, what is his name? Why am I fucking drawing a blank now? The dude who was
Edward James Olmos?
No, not Edward James Olmos, but fucking who was the dude who played the Fly?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Okay, did you see the show that's
Nat
on?
Geo, right?
No. Well, I guess it's on Nat Geo, but it's a fucking Disney show.
Right.
It's a new Disney shit. Did you see his show?
No, I have not.
He does like kind of like, I think like where he takes you through like factories and shit. The newest one, you'll like it, bro. It's about fucking shoes. It's all about shoes.
Okay.
Talks about how shoes were created and shit.
I got a shoe story for you too.
Shoes were created by the motherfucker who invented tires, like motherfucking Goodyear or whatever his name was and shit. Because of how he landed on rubber and shit like that, it changed the way they made shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he helped found the way shoes are made. And Goldblum's just a fucking silly motherfucker. He meets with all these people. He goes to Sneaker Con. He watches like a dude do his bid, like he's bidding on a fucking whole table's worth of shoes, like 39 shoes. And the thing was like, it came out to like 300 something a shoe. So it was up there in the thousands. I think he was doing like 27,000. And it was funny. And he was like, oh man, I'm hoping we could do cash. He's like, I could do a fucking transfer right now. And he was like, kind of want to do cash. And then fucking he looks at Goldblum. He's like, can I talk to this dude real quick without the camera on me? This shit, he was fucking good. And Goldblum's over there like, he's like just acting a fool and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about shoes, dog. And then he goes to the Adidas factory. They make him run on this thing, and the dude says, he's like, can you do a little less bopping? He keeps sounding, because that's what he does. He does like this really weird, it's Jeff Goldblum, dog. He's just a weird motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And he does this weird bop, but they're trying to like show him the way his shoes benefit him and what kind of shoe would benefit him. So, and it's at the Adidas factory. And shit. So he was like, you would be better off getting these ones because these ones have more center bottom support or some shit like that. They were talking all that kinds of cool shit that you were talking about why you like the NMDs and shit. Did you buy some the other day? You said you were going
I went
there,
last night.
Did you go? Did you get some?
I couldn't find anything I liked.
Really?
And
Damn,
money's
that's
not
a drive.
And no, not really.
You went to the east side.
Yeah, but you take 22nd to Wilmot, bro. You're there
I get
in
it,
10 minutes.
It's still for not to go find something you
well,
like.
I bought the MB. I bought some Phoenix Sun shorts.
I saw those.
The authentic ones. That's what I bought.
Yeah, okay.
Motherfuckers rent me $86.
God damn.
Yeah, but at least I got them. That's a one-time fee.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna put your name on them? You gonna put your name on them?
No. I'm just going to rock them like that. But no, it sucks because when you don't have money, there's 1,000 pairs of shoes you want to buy.
Yeah.
But when money's not like, oh, I can only spend $60 today. Like, you know, I could have spent $240 and it'd been all right, you know? And I just didn't see anything I wanted. I went to the House of Hoops. I went to Champs. I did see one pair. They re-released the questions from the Allen Iversons.
I like
but the toe's red on the left and blue on the right, or vice versa, whatever.
I don't like
it's offset. I get it, but it
like
looks so fucking good on foot, bro.
Let me show you the ones I'm fucking bidding on right now.
But they didn't have my size. I tried them on. The 10.5 was too big.
Where you at?
They look like the chunky Fila shoes on my feet. I didn't like that aesthetic. Yeah, they have the white or the black and gray ones at the fucking Champs.
See, I want these ones right here. The white with the red tips like that.
Yeah.
Those are fucking dope, dude. Yep. Well, I'm sad you didn't get yourself what you wanted, but at least you got some fucking shorts, right?
It happens, bro.
But, okay. Let me see. We're not out of movies just yet. I went and saw Maleficent 2.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see the first one.
I mean, it's a fucking Disney movie. It's Maleficent. You know, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's all right.
Angelina Jolie look bomb.
Right?
Does she?
Of course. It's weird, though. Like, they make her cheeks all squared off and shit. It's kind of off-putting. I don't like it.
Off-putting. So you're saying you wouldn't bang Maleficent?
However, there is a scene.
You wouldn't bang Maleficent?
There is a scene where
side boob?
No, I don't want to say side boob, but the situation called for the fact that the dude who helped her, because she got fucking shot. Like, there'd been no way to kill Maleficent until these bitches figured out how to use lead and make bullets and shit, right? And they're like lead bullets, and fucking for her species, it fucking kills them. Kills them. She got shot and she got clipped. You know what I mean? Some dude saved her. She went down in the water. Some dude went in the water, saved her, took her to the fucking place where you find fuckload of Maleficents living there and shit. Spoilers. You know what I'm saying? Fuckload of Maleficents. Some didn't trust her. Some were like whatever. They were watching her. Like, I don't know about you. Blah blah blah. She's got like powers that none of these motherfuckers have and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was what you would fucking. It was good. I'd watch it again.
A whole lot of wizardry going on.
It was all right. But anyways, back to the point what I was talking about is she had on like a certain fucking big ass gown when she got shot, and then when next thing showed her woke up, she was like, all she had was like the little like I guess you would call it like the bandage that you would wrap around her body and shit like that, just wrapped around right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, so homie obviously got to see her fucking naked, and then he wrapped.
Well, he had
her
to
up.
tend to her wounds.
He had to tend to her wounds. Yes, he did. And Disney cannot show that part of the situation and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know what you were thinking,
but you can only imagine.
Were you like bound chicka wow wow?
Yes, bro. That's exactly what I was doing. So they finally, we got to talk to the homie. I don't really think it panned out the way you probably thought it would, but did you see that they already announced Selena on Netflix?
And he didn't get it? I
really don't know. I don't think so. I feel like we probably would have heard something by now, you know what I'm saying? I might edit this all out.
Damn. Yeah. I would too. I would too.
Take this all out.
Yeah.
So they dropped the trailer for Selena on Netflix. Have you seen it? You see who it is?
No.
It's the fucking hot Mexican chick from Walking Dead. Rodriguez or whatever the fuck her name was. You don't know? Let me bring her up, dog. Watch. Her name is Christian Serratos. Christian Serratos. Let me find some images so I can show DJ Century who you be. Okay, this is her right here.
Dios mío.
Okay. I looked at her. I don't really see. I mean, I kind of see it, but I kind of don't.
I don't even care.
But I found a. See what? Look at this side by side. I don't see how they can make that happen with the OG Selena.
I see the nose.
I see fucking J-Lo every time for some reason.
No, I get that, but you're fixated on the movie that you watched.
I am, but I also see her kind of looking more similar features.
See, I like this young.
She has similar lips. She has her similar lips. She has a more wider nose, so does J-Lo. This chick has like a really thin nose. And like her eyes just don't kind of match.
I must say this: I know you as a person, so I know how deeply entrenched in J-Lo
I'm not.
you are.
It's
Yes,
not,
you are.
You can take that factor out of this.
Can,
and I guarantee you, there's thousands of people out there. If they're listening, they will agree with me that when you see J-Lo, if you look at J-Lo, Selena, and this new chick that's playing her, homegirl from fucking Walking Dead, you're gonna be like, dude, obviously J-Lo definitely is closer looking than she is.
You're telling me,
I don't see it as good. They're gonna have to do some like not reconstructive, but I don't know. They might have to make her lips look bigger and just.
There's gonna be. You think prosthetics are gonna be used?
I have no idea. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it doesn't always have to be spot the fuck on.
No, for sure. And that's what I was gonna allude to is that.
I mean, if you watch
acting, good acting goes a long way, bro.
The dude who played Dr. Dre in the NWA movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't look like Dre, dog. He's way skinnier.
Right. Well, and fucking...
Dre had more girth.
Oh, whoa.
He was more chunky. He was more stocky.
Whoa, bro.
That other dude was all skinny.
It was inaccurate. That word was not... That was...
Stocky?
Girth is not a fucking...
Girth is wide, like fucking...
I'll show you girth, Kaz. I'll show you fucking girth.
You just love trying to set yourself up for these
dog.
Look at...
First of all...
Look at... I kind of don't see it. I kind of don't see it. Like, if I didn't tell you who she playing, would you be like, oh, she's playing Selena?
I would be like, she is probably...
This is porn.
Yeah, well, no. No, because you don't fap. You don't fap, so you wouldn't be showing me porn.
I'm just saying, that's what you would think, fool. I'm saying,
it's just a chick putting on makeup. Maybe it's like a fucking commercial.
Some ad or commercial.
Yeah,
you don't automatically go like,
associate that
this
with
is the Selena movie.
Then again, that is a very obscure shot that you showed me. You know what I'm saying?
See, this was her character on Walking Dead.
Okay, I haven't watched Walking Dead.
You didn't get that far?
No, bro. Okay. I just like the story's going nowhere.
Hey, I mean, yeah, it did. It depleted very fast.
I didn't even watch Negan take out old Glenny Glenn.
Oh, see, that's where I kind of dipped out right after that.
I've heard people describe that as like, how did this clear on television?
Yes. Yeah.
Especially in the climate we're in today with the PC police running rampant.
Oh man, the cancel culture.
You know?
Cancel culture. Yeah.
The culture vultures.
Culture vultures. So we're pretty much done with movies. I have nothing for fashion this week. Let's get into the something new, dog. This fucking Talenti.
The gelato.
I got plenty of Talenti.
I fucked it up. But
I still got some. It's turning into a fucking
chocolate
milkshake.
Cherry cheesecake.
Oh yeah. It's a chocolate cherry cheesecake.
You know, I was telling you. Oh my God. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse for my Gramps, party. But on the way over there, there's this crazy ass accident, bro. Yeah, like I saw the road blocked off, so I hit the neighborhood before the Broadway turn on Alvernon, and went the back way. Then I was leaving, and it was still blocked off, and they diverted us up Alvernon so we couldn't go on Broadway West, and there was like fucking dividers in the middle of the road, bro. Like they were trying to shield people from seeing there was a dead body out there, dog.
Dude, it's never nice, man.
No, bro. And I could see the car was fucked up.
dude, I can remember as far back as to like when I was like still in junior high, and we went to the swap meet with I went to the swap meet with my neighbors, dude. My friend Philip and his parents and shit like that. And I remember, dog, we went to the swap meet, and as we were coming back down Irvington, somewhere right there was an accident with a motorcycle and shit like that, and you could see that the motorcycle was right over here and it had like fucking caught fire and shit, and then you could see the body.
Damn.
You could see that there was a body right here, and that it had the fucking had a sheet over it and shit like that, and then there was a fucking something else over here, and there was a sheet over that, and like it looked like it was like the helmet.
That decapitated type
Probably,
shit?
dog. Like, I mean, why would they cover a fucking helmet if the body's over here and shit? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as a fucking kid, I remember seeing this shit coming back from the fucking swap meeting. Yeah, it was nothing nice. And then, dude, I remember fucking Phil's dad was a fucking firefighter, right?
Who?
My buddy Phil's dad. He was a firefighter.
You're like, you know Phil, right?
Yeah, fucking Phil. He was
Filthy Phil?
He was a firefighter, and as we were coming up on the accident, maybe like 10 cars back, he could see that there was fucking like smoke and shit. And if he fucking stuck his head out the window, and he said, "Let me see if I can smell a crispy critter." I was like,
my
God damn, dog. Like, I mean, I was probably laughing my ass off at the time, but after we fucking saw that shit, dog, like that fucking line stuck with me in a different way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why that story is very vividly fucking available for me to fucking tell you about any time of the fucking day.
I get it, man.
That shit fucking burned
Never
the
leave
fucking
you.
shit, right? I'm talking about. So yeah, dude, this fucking ice cream was fire and shit, dude.
I enjoyed it.
I saw this fucking thing about you. Everybody's going crazy with the fucking Popeye shit, right? There's been like,
Bro, there's
already
nothing more.
there's already a Twitter handle that's like Popeye's fights.
I
and shit
love
like
seeing
that.
people getting washed at fucking Popeyes, bro. Love it.
I thought that's what you meant. Like, if you go back on that tweet, you spelled something weird.
Yeah.
I knew you meant to say wash, but it said something else. Like, something got spelled different.
I'd be super high when I'd be tweeting.
Yeah, I get you. Anyways, fucking.
I don't even care about editing my bed.
So there was a fucking story about a Popeyes employee who was selling the sandwiches on the side, dog. Like, I don't know where the fuck it was at. Let me see if it says what state where this shit went down, dog. But he was selling the fucking sandwiches on the side like it was sacks of weed and shit, dude.
That's hilarious,
bro. I'm telling you. But what happened was what apparently the fucking the employees beat his ass when they found out what he was doing and shit. Like, the employees beat his ass. They're like, "What the fuck is you doing?" He was selling the fucking sandwiches on the side. He was hustling, bro. That's true hustler mentality right there. Tried to capitalize.
I mean, if you buy them at price,
what do you think he was selling them shits for? Like
$10 a piece,
2 for $5,
$10 a piece,
3 for $5.
Okay,
$10 a piece. I would wait in line if I got to pay $10. Fuck that, because it's only $3.99.
Okay.
It's only $3.99.
So the homie's in his uniform.
2 for $5.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say it.
That's how I'd make it.
Listen to the scenario. He's on the fucking corner where there's a fucking 15-car line. He's in his uniform. He got him a little fucking table right there, and he has these fucking chicken sandwiches in a bag. He's all $10 a pice. You see the homie, like, it's legit. Like, no, it's legit. It's legit.
Where's he gonna do this? Out front?
I would. So where was he doing it
out
at?
Back?
Where was he doing it in that situation that you're?
I have no idea. I mean, they didn't give all the details in
and
the
how
fucking
the
thing.
homies find out.
I don't know. They just caught him though, dog, and they beat his ass.
Well, I'm just saying, it'd be really hard.
Maybe he was doing them out the bathroom and shit.
I'm that hungry.
Out the bathroom, probably.
If that's,
I bet
nasty,
you that's where they found.
That's nasty,
right? Like, hey, meet me in the fucking bathroom, and I got like 6 of these bitches.
First of all,
hurry up! I'm on my 15-minute break, taking a shit.
I remember watching fucking Jackass when someone was eating a fucking hot dog, taking a shit. That was the worst fucking thing ever. Like, think about that, bro. Like, you're just basking in your shit and you're eating. That's like the most disgusting thing ever. So why would I buy a chicken sandwich in the shitter?
I mean, they're in their fucking pouches and shit
There's
rolled up,
poop
right?
particles in the bathroom.
I mean, you're not gonna eat the bag, right?
Maybe.
You're not gonna eat the bag.
Maybe it's that good. You want to savor the flavor. You know?
You okay, dog?
You bag eater.
Bag eater, motherfucker. So he got busted, dog. So he was selling them shits.
I seen a video of this fucking fool jumping there talking shit to an employee, and he fucked up the employee a couple times, but then the fucking employee just started fucking sticking every shot that he threw, and then another employee came in and started fucking him up again. Damn. They just beat the tar off this dude, bro. My mom used to use that term a lot. I'm gonna beat the tar out of you, son.
Beat the tar out of you. That's horrible.
I know, right? It's not one of those things that you can say going forward, you know?
The other thing that I wrote down, dog, it was pretty fucking funny, dog. It was a South Carolina man. He went to a McDonald's, dog, and he ordered like a sweet tea, and it had bags of weed in it. It had 3 bags of weed in it. He ordered some sweet tea. He got 3 bags of weed in his cup. I don't know what the fuck happened. He said he didn't realize it until he was high as a kite. So I don't know if somebody was pranking him. I mean, obviously, sweet tea at fucking McDonald's isn't like putting in like, you know, the tea where you fucking, what do you call that? You dip it in and out.
First
and
of all,
like
you can't extract fucking THC with fucking soda.
Well, I mean, if you put fucking a bag of weed in a fucking cup of drink and you don't know that it's in there, I'm pretty sure you're going to catch a buzz.
I don't see how.
You don't see how? I mean,
there's no transferring of the THC.
I mean, it's going to like get.
Oh,
get
the ice. The ice. The ice is what it would stick to because that's how you make bubble hash.
I guess.
Okay, no, I'm telling you, the process. So you get micron bags, right?
Yup.
I think I'm fucking.
I got micron
I think
bags.
I'm dry snitching on myself.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Never mind. You know what? Allegedly, that's how you do it. That's what I heard from somebody.
Anyways, back to the
okay. So yeah, he could get high then. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He says he got lit, and then fucking came back and told him like somebody put some weed in my fucking iced tea. So the way they write these, some of these are written just horrible. But anyways, yeah, that's all I had for something new as far as food goes and shit.
That new Brazilian steakhouse opened up.
Brazilian steakhouse, where?
The old Brio, I think it was called by REI in the Tucson Mall.
No idea.
That little restaurant, right by in back of Cheesecake Factory. Well,
I've never been to that Cheesecake Factory, so I don't know.
So the Cheesecake Factory is close to H&M and Macy's.
By Champs and shit over there, yeah.
Yeah, and that end. Oh well, in back of that, right by REI, there's a restaurant called Churrasco.
Churrasco
is Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
And they do the all-you-can-eat jump-off shits there.
Carne asada shit?
But that's the type of shit
Is that where they come around and serve you the meats and shit like that?
Yeah.
They give it to you like right off a fucking little like rolling platter of carne and shit? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it's like $40 for an all-you-can-eat. But it's like, if you think about that, you take a shorty there, bro, you're not going to Pound Town afterwards. You guys are all fucking
You're going to be fucking
You're on the meat sweats, you know what I'm saying?
You're fucking watching Netflix and falling asleep
like
on the
you're
couch.
chilling.
That's
That's like an anniversary type of shit.
Right?
Know?
We were going to fuck, but...
Hey, we had a great day together. We might just in the morning.
We'll just do it in the morning after you take a good ass dump and shit.
Yeah, after you get out of the shower real quick.
Right there. Right there.
You have to take another shower after I'm done with you.
Right.
Nasty.
Bro, let's move into sports and shit.
Sports.
Did you see that there's reports of Colin Kaepernick trying out?
I saw that. I'm happy for the man.
That'll be cool, man.
I mean,
apparently there's a couple people who are saying that Jay-Z might be behind it and shit like that. So.
All I know is that if he makes an NFL team, I think he can give them a couple more wins than they already have. There's teams like the Dolphins.
I heard people saying he might go to the
Redskins.
Bears
need a quarterback. They drafted Trubisky in the first round. The kid can't fucking throw a loaf of bread.
Trubisky's.
And
is he Russian?
Trubisky?
Trubisky.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Sounds like a comrade. Trubisky.
Well, he played 1 year of fucking college football with fucking North Carolina. It's not like they're not like they are in basketball. It's fucking not a football school.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of teams that could benefit from fucking Kaepernick being on the squad.
Right.
Jets. Sam Darnold ain't worth the shit.
Right. Okay, so both the U of A and ASU got a pretty. I mean, U of A's got fucking number 8 Oregon, so that's probably not going to go down the way. I mean, that'd be nice. That'd be a dope ass upset. I'd love to see that.
The crazy thing is that U of A is always a trap game for Oregon. They've beaten them in the past years when they're ranked high.
I'm hoping they can fucking do it. So, you guys got Arizona State, right?
Huh?
You guys got Arizona State?
Arizona State got Arizona State?
Or Arizona State got Oregon State, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that should be a fucking pummel.
Yeah?
We should beat the shit. the brakes off that team.
Right.
And if we don't, then the team sucks.
Okay. And
we're 5-4.
We're 4-5.
We got to win one game to be bowl eligible. I'm gonna say this: I expected us to win a lot more games this year.
Yeah, they might do.
But
it right.
what are you gonna do? You know.
What about
you got to cheer for the team even when they suck, right?
Even when they suck, bro. I mean, hey, we suck, dog. We suck this year. But basketball's off to a good start.
Yeah, they're doing well.
U of A men's is ranked number 19 right now. They're 2-0.
They put it on Illinois on Sunday,
right? And then ASU's only have played one game, right?
Yeah,
so
in
far.
China they played Colorado, who's picked to win the Pac-12.
Okay,
they lost. They lost, but two of their starters. No. I think they lost by 10. But you know, at the end of the game, when you start trying to shoot threes to get back in the game, you miss, you foul them. They start racking up the points, and that's how it got to
momentum
the point.
starts to shift and shit.
Yeah, it's just
start getting desperate and shit.
You miss the shot, they make it. The score's going to build. You know, they were down at 13 at the half, and they ended up getting up by 1 point, and they just couldn't finish it out. Two of their players got suspended for breaking team rules. I don't know if that's going to be a long-term suspension. It was Tayshaun Cherry, who's a 3-point specialist, and Romello White, who plays center for them, which is a rebound guy. He's like a Charles Barkley type.
Right.
They were out suspended, bro. That made a big difference in the fucking who you put on the fucking floor. You had more freshmen playing. You had more people rotating as opposed to where these dudes would have played major minutes. You know.
Who do they got next?
They have like
couple like little
Central
bullshit kind of
Connecticut
teams and
State
shit?
or some bullshit.
Cincinnati or something.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
the next two games are cupcakes, but they're in a holiday tournament where they play. I forget the first team they play, but if they win, potentially they could play Virginia, which is a top tier team. You know. They've been doing well, bro. The last 2 years, they've played Kansas. They beat Kansas, and they were ranked high.
I love that you always run back to that. It's so
No,
great.
but that's facts,
You got
though.
one, bro. That's this year.
No, that's back to back, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it. Yeah, they did.
They put in work in non-conference, and that's the thing. The past 2 years, I was used to them being undefeated until like January, because that's what happened. The last 2 years, they've ran the non-conference schedule, and this game's actually a non-conference game because it was in China.
Okay.
So it was a great game. I had to DJ a wedding. That was a fucking crazy day. So I took the iPad, so I was able to stream the game.
Nice.
I'm there watching the game. I had a wedding that was supposed to be 7 to 11, but they fucked up the time frames, and it was actually 9 to 1.
Oh.
So I had to have my brother cover for me. And I had Cobra. I scheduled Cobra. I had someone open it for me, and then I was supposed to do 12 to 2. But it extended into each other. So I was like, yo, fucking, I need you to come through in a big way for me,
Your
Mike.
brother can fucking come through and like still fucking rock
the party, bro. He fucking had it going. I ended up taking something.
What does he just bring his own laptop?
No, I have two now.
Oh, that's
I have a
right.
17-inch now.
Okay.
Which,
so wait a minute. So then, when does he come with his own like mixing board and shit like that?
No. So the way it worked is I had a homie that was at Cobra use the fucking his DJ controller. Unfortunately, he doesn't have dual USB, so we had to unplug him. I had to plug in, but it was a pretty fast transition. But I have two computers now, so I let my brother use my mixer, so it has two USB ports to where it's seamless transition. Plus, he had an auxiliary with the iPad with iTunes, so he could have played whatever song they requested. Just search it up on iTunes Music, play it, and then it streams and it plays on the fucking speakers too.
Okay.
So it was a lot of different ways, but fuck, I don't know where I was going with that.
Smoke weed every day.
You were just saying that like it's cool that your brother got to fucking finish off, and then you got to leave, right?
And then I went and fucking did the fucking Cobra, bro, from fucking 12 to 2.
And you take your shit, right? You take your techniques with you or whatever?
Yeah, usually, but I was using a controller that particular night.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Controller. Fucking get it, dog. I didn't have anything for tech and new shit, but I brought this up last week on Failing Hollywood and shit, dog. Did you see that DJI put out like a new little drone?
No, I didn't see that.
Dude, it's dope, dog. It's like the one that Sonny has.
Are they getting quieter?
Nah, kind of, but they still make a lot of noise because they're so little. The propellers are so loud and shit. It just sounds like a swarm of bees and shit. It be coming at your ass. You know what I mean? They made like Sonny has what's called like the Mavic Pro. It's like the big one and shit. And it folds out the legs. You know what I'm saying? They made a baby version of that motherfucker, dog. Like it's fucking tiny. It's about this big.
Okay.
Can fit in your pocket and it folds out. All the legs fold out, right? Doesn't shoot in 4K, but it shoots in 2.7K, which is still fucking
That's high res.
It's still good.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Where do you get that?
The thing about it is, the thing that's really dope, what they're banking on with this motherfucker is it only weighs 249 grams. And anything over 250 grams, you have to get your FAA fucking drone license type shit.
This is right under the threshold.
Right under the motherfucker, bro. And it's like, it's a clean ass little fucking drone, dog. Like, I've seen so many fucking videos, like all these fucking YouTube influencers and shit that are like dope with cameras and shit.
Yeah.
And use fucking drones a lot. Like, they gave those motherfuckers the drones like before they even came out, so that the day that they dropped it, all those motherfuckers just dropped videos on like, this is what I did with it. This is how good it is. Check out the footage. Check out the raw footage. Check out this.
Resolution and frame rate when it starts approaching that 4K set? It's like what, that 2 point whatever you said?
2.7.
You know how it looks kind of unreal, how clear it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of that has to do with when you talk about the frame rate. The higher the frame rate, like higher frame rates, like 60 and 120, people shoot at that to like kind of slow it down. But if you just let that shit play, it looks super realistic, kind of like watching like reality TV and shit like that. That's shot at like, I think like 60 frames per second, but it's like high definition.
So if you don't want it to look as fucking realistic like that,
you shoot at 24 frames a second, which is the industry standard for what all movies are shot at, what you watch them at. Like when you're watching a movie on Netflix, you're watching Pulp Fiction, whatever the fuck, that's all 24 frames per second. But when you're watching like, you know, shit on like Nickelodeon, like fast movie shit like that shit, like basketball games, I think most of that shit's like 60 frames per second.
Can you reduce the frames, or is that something that are just settings that you...
I mean, it depends on if you're outputting it in a certain format. I mean, you could record shit at a certain frame rate and always output it at whatever you want. So the 24, it gives you the most realistic looking, like what your eye sees is what 24 frames per second kind of represents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, okay, and then like in another sense, like, you know how you have different focal lengths, right, on cameras and shit. You have like 18 millimeter, 35 millimeter, 85 millimeter, all these different things. The one that they say is closest to our vision is like the 35 millimeter.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere in there. So when you're shooting with a 35 millimeter, it's like you stand here, you take that picture, you print it out. It's literally what you're looking at, like from this perspective right here. You know what I'm saying? But if you shoot it with like a higher resolution, it's obviously closer, or a higher frame or a higher millimeter and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So if you say you record it in 60, you can display it in 40.
You wouldn't do it in 40 because that's not really one of the numbers that you output shit at. It's usually 24 or 30 or 60 or 120. You know what I mean? 40 is kind of like, it's like one of those it's an off number if I'm not mistaken.
But could you do that if you wanted to?
I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd probably just look a little weird.
What do you mean by weird?
Because it's just at a different frame rate than you're normally used to seeing.
Obviously, people aren't going to understand the translation from the
gestures. I'm trying to be as
gestures I'm going to
possible.
try and make right now. But like, say this is what, 24 frames per second?
Yeah.
This is 60 frames per second?
No.
The speed difference?
It's the exact same. It looks like the exact same speed. The difference is when you see this and you see the blur go by, this blur, that's a 24. If I was at 120, this would be so fucking like, just like you wouldn't be able to see a blur. It'd be so crystal clear because there's way more frames per second in the resolution. It's showing you way more fucking detail and shit instead of just 24. It's giving you 120.
And why don't they use 40? You say?
I think it's just one of those. It's like an off number. It's like, I don't know.
So
it's weird. I can't explain that. I'm not smart enough to explain that part.
Okay.
But all I know is like when it comes to like movies and you know, the way people share videos on YouTube and shit, most of the time it's either 24 or 30 frames per second is the way they output it. But the way you shoot is a different situation because depending on what you're going to do with that footage. So like when you're shooting a drone, you want a high as fuck frame rate so that when you slow it down, when you put it into fucking slow motion, there's so much fucking material there that it just looks buttery as fuck. You know what I mean? It's the best thing to do. You can do it if you shot it at 24 frames per second and made it half, it would just be more choppy.
So like say you have an object that's moving like this, right? That's a natural path. And you have it something, how do you do the effect of? Like
speed
that,
ramping.
yeah, like a fucking warp,
It's
like a
called
fucking
speed ramping.
speed rapping. That's what it's
Speed ramping.
ramping.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
That's done within your fucking the whatever program you're editing in.
So say you have a fucking particular scene,
Right.
where you have like a bat swinging, where it's like slow motion
Yeah.
and crack, and
Okay.
then slow motion.
So see, in a situation like that, you would have filmed it at 120 frames per second, right?
Okay.
This way, when it fucking comes time to slowing it down, you can slow it down and it looks fucking dope, and then you can speed it the fuck up. Like, let's say here's a timeline, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for people to fucking see what I'm explaining to you.
Right.
But basically, it shows it like this, right? And then if you're gonna slow it down, it goes this way. If you're gonna speed it up, it goes this way. You can do little points so that we're going this slow till this point, and then at this point, it's gonna speed up all the way up until about right here, and then it's gonna slow the fuck back down. You just set different fucking points at where you want it to change to whatever speed you want it to be at.
So the raw file from point A to B is the same as the edited file from A to B. Like it's the same plane.
Yeah, you just go in and put.
So say this is a straight line. When what you're editing is going to be peaks and valleys.
I mean, you're gonna turn it into peaks and valleys.
That's the different adjustments that you're gonna make.
It's like, I mean, it's just like if you're editing a voice. Let's say on this fucking wave thing, in here, right in the middle is where I got too high. So if you're editing and right here it sounds too high, you're gonna put a point right here and you're gonna bring that part down so that it doesn't clip during the things. You know what I'm saying? It's just using these points. There's another word for them and I can't fucking remember what it is, dog.
Like
but
nodes?
No, but there's just a different name for those fucking points, bro. But once you want to start learning that fucking Premiere shit, dude, I'll show you. What
and that's where you take the raw film and that's where you do the edits.
Yeah. And I'll answer Rip's question right here live, dude. I use Photoshop the last couple ones that I've made, but that's me being lazy, and not really lazy, but just
as far as what is he asking about?
Faking. He wanted to ask. He asked me how by making those flyers that are animated.
Yes,
you can do that within Photoshop. You can do animations within Photoshop.
Okay.
Simple animations, but they can be done.
Like, for example, what would you do that what he was referencing?
I mean, if you've seen if you've seen any of the fucking flyers that I did for any of those barber battles, it was like all this different movement type shit going on. Those are just video elements that I bring into Photoshop.
Okay.
Instead of having to go into Premiere and do all that shit. But,
a lot of presets and shit.
See if this makes the final cut.
You're like, let's see how I feel that day if I want to drop knowledge.
Bless you with some fucking knowledge.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, baby.
Scavenger hunt. Go listen to our podcast.
So tech news shit. That new drone is dope. I'm gonna be getting one real fucking soon.
That's cool, man.
I'm excited as fuck to be able to take that with me, like on vacation.
I got a really big online or a paper catalog like from Guitar Center today.
Yeah,
like it's not those standard little leaflets they send you.
It's that Bible, they sent out, the entertainment style book.
Yeah, bro. Like I was like, damn, did I spend that much money this year for them to upgrade me? Like I'm more of an important person where they're gonna send that catalog to me. I mean, I spent a good amount of money there this year.
Right.
I bought speakers. I bought lights. I bought the fucking DJ phase, the needleless things that I bought for my turntables.
Right.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I spent a good amount of money this year.
Fuck
so,
yeah, dude. That's so fucking.
But yeah, it's fucking tempting me to buy some more shit.
That's like my Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I'm all about Best Buy, dude. I fucking love Best Buy.
Me too. And you see any Black Friday sales you're interested in?
Nah.
They have a
Honestly,
75.
They have shit going right now already. That's actually pretty good.
75-inch 4K Samsung for $800.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I paid a lot more for my fucking 65. They have like a fucking 55-inch for like $200.
Yeah.
Like that's a nice size 4K.
My thing
is I don't want to sacrifice my time with my loved ones to fucking sit in line with strangers. I'll pay a little bit more just so I can chill with my fam. I don't get to see all of them very often.
Oh yeah.
I have a fucking busy ass life and everybody has kids now and everybody got shit going on. It's not like when I had fucking 50 members at Nana's house on Thanksgiving. Like when she passed, everything fucking kind of splintered off into their own sector, you know?
Yeah.
Not no disrespect. It's just everybody got their own shit going on.
It's kind of been like that with us too. Like ever since like my grandparents and shit. Yeah,
But for like 25...
it's just changed and shit as far as like Thanksgiving and
for a
shit
good
like
25, 28 years, bro, I had crazy ass events going on in my family.
Yeah.
You know, like
that was
crazy amount of people, like 50 people at every event type of shit.
Yeah.
And it's dwindled.
Yeah,
But now...
it sucks that times change.
But now, like, my family has kids, like my brother, my sisters, you know, and it's starting the tradition all over again type shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been in a really good place, man.
Yeah.
I tweeted not too long ago, I think I finally mastered the art of not giving a fuck. Yeah! A lot of shit doesn't bother me anymore, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, what's his name from Office Space when he goes to the hypnotist?
Yeah, when he walks out of there all clear as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Just like things make sense and shit.
I've been in a really good space lately, man.
When you get older, bro, you really start to realize like the petty shit that you used to think meant a lot, and now it's just like, dude, like, why did I ever really give a fuck about that? Like,
clout.
None of that shit matters. And shit,
maybe
you know
not necessarily clout, but just I think acknowledgement. I think that's the point where it's like, obviously we're in a particular industry that requires acknowledgement. Like we are self-employed, so we need word of mouth. We need happy customers.
Word of mouth has been mine and yours biggest fucking tool.
No, for sure. But you know, we have to like be active.
Oh, obviously. Yeah. I mean, you got to put yourself out there. You got to show people what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, no, I feel exactly. And I know I'm saying a couple years ago, I was at that point too, where I felt like what you were feeling like. I was like, dude, like, you know, eventually this shit made much more sense to me about what really matters and what doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've brought that up to you many times about like the whole, like, you know, shoe situation, like fucking being a sneakerhead and stuff like that, spending your money on different shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, dog. Like they just became a point to where I felt like, you know what? To me, experiences and seeing the world is worth more to me than dying with 24 pairs of Jordans in my closet.
No, I get
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I've
Like
downsized a lot personally.
Yeah.
I just more in the sense there's just nothing like a new fresh pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously.
And my goal last night,
you gotta treat yourself.
my last goal last night was to go find me some tight ass trainers for less than $100.
Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable amount.
You walked away with fucking
just a pair of shorts.
Shorts. You gonna wear those with like no chonies?
Dog.
Like those are the house. Those are house shoes.
I'm gonna tell you this: if I didn't have to
Netflix
wear
and chill?
underwear,
Yeah.
wouldn't wear them.
Yeah.
Let the boys just hang.
Oh man, see that's what I love about my job.
You know,
I'm in some fucking basketball shorts. Man.
No, but it's just
let my nuts hang.
Hang.
You know what I'm saying?
It's air.
Let that
air
shit
flow.
hang.
No, it's just no. Those are gonna be the chill ones. Those are gonna be the real chill ones. I'm gonna treat those like those aren't everyday ones. I don't want doo-doo stains on that shit.
Dude, well, come on, bro.
Well, we'll
you
get the
shouldn't
dude
even be
wipes.
mentioning
No,
doo-doo
but I'm
stains.
just saying.
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
just saying, like,
Ugh.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna be stuck up my butt crack. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what the good shorts are for. Them good shorts that have like good fabric and fucking like silk and shit like that. That's what your balls deserve.
All up in the crevices.
Right there, dude. None of that bullshit.
The crevice, is that plural?
Yeah. Last week was pretty dope, dog. While I was up there with them, we did like instead of doing jams of the week, we did movies of the week.
How can I forget?
What'd you forget?
Music.
What about music?
The fucking Jesus is King album.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was up there when that came out. I haven't listened to it, dog.
Awful.
Is it awful?
You know, my people, I've talked to multiple people, and I had a crazy ass conversation with Rip multiple times. One was when I was DJing, and then another post that gig. My thing is, you said the shirt was whack, and you're an asshole for fucking doing it on the fucking official account, on the Hood Diner account, and on your personal account that shirt was whack. You're a fucking hater, and I just want to tell you in person.
Hey, you know what I thought? I was in my mind. I was like, you know what? I run so many Instagrams. I wonder if I could shift the fucking balance.
You didn't.
I fucking sure as fuck did. It went
you
from
did.
fucking,
Oh, yeah, you did.
It was
Yeah,
like
you did.
it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
81% to like fucking 19,
yeah.
and that shit went to like 46 to like 55. Now I don't know the outcome, but I shifted it to the fucking negative side.
More people fucked with it than they didn't. And
funny,
my thing
though.
is this:
I'm glad you fucking noticed that. That's fucking hilarious.
I'm no one to shout Bible verses out and try to use them as fuel to for propaganda or any type of outcome. But the thing about it is like you don't go from being a sick fuck and wanting to quick fuck
to being Joel Osteen.
To be
Joel Osteen.
Jesus Christ, Savior is my homie type. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to be the cholo gangster out the gate. Like, I'm not that one that makes that decision either. I could care less what you do with your life. But you're an entertainer. So what I'm taking this is you're using Christianity as a prophet. And that's where I have a problem.
Right.
Because regardless if I'm super religious, an atheist, or whatever, that is a realm that you're entering that's like super sacred to people, and that people lose their lives for over, like in Muslim countries for their beliefs, and even Americans, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, people lose their life over their religious beliefs all over the world, and you're gonna use that as a method to profit. Like, did you see his fucking merch, bro?
No.
Honestly, bro, I love my daughter more than anything in this world, but it looked like my daughter fucking designed his fucking merch.
Yeah?
Yes, bro. It could be.
Maybe that's what it was.
And the thing about it looks super culty.
Ooh, I don't like that.
You know, me either, bro. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid and getting on that shit with you, bro.
Nah, son. Don't be pushing that shit on me, Kanye. I don't feel that.
No, but it's just, I feel like when you use your platform to better people, how can you not applaud that? You know, even with his wife being a quote unquote lawyer and getting a lot of these, Kim Kardashian.
She's a lawyer?
She's going to be a lawyer.
She's going to be a lawyer?
She's getting all these people out of like jail terms and shit. I respect that. But this is like a whole different
like
fucking.
She went to school and shit?
She passed, like, she's taking.
Passed the bar?
She's going to take the bar and shit. Yeah.
Damn. Man, come on, dog.
If she passes it,
they got that money though.
If she passes it,
is she doing like an online course?
Dude, I don't know what the extent of her education is, but she's studying for the bar.
Fucking bullshit.
But like, Kanye has always been experimental, but it gets to a point where it's like the last album he came out with, he explored mental health issues. People use that as a fucking blanket to be a fucking weirdo and a fucking dickhead sometimes, though. Everybody got some mental issues. It's called fucking life, bro.
Good shit.
Now, there's people that I've known that have ADHD and never taken a fucking Ritalin pill in their fucking life, bro.
And they're right. They smoke that weed.
You know? And
maybe.
And it's just,
it helps.
I don't want to say he's a hypocrite, because then I'm be judging him. You know what I'm saying? No, because that goes against what I believe as a Christian, because I can't judge you. I might have my opinion of him. Do I think his religious beliefs are legitimate? Yes, of course I do. Bro. But you can't sell your soul to the devil and change it up in the 9th inning, bro. Once you're gone, you're gone. You know what I'm saying?
I have to take a piss so bad.
Oh, do your thing. Let's take a little break.
So bad. I didn't want to fucking cut you off rude, bro. I'm sorry.
No, we'll fucking continue, bro. I got fire in my stomach about this shit.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What's up, man? This is Bobby Moore from the Simmons and More podcast.
And this is Adam Simmons from the Simmons and More podcast.
And if you like food and shit like that, and fucking good hip-hop music and West Coast lingo.
And fucking weed.
Oh, yes, and weed for sure, and weed.
And lots of scorpions and sand and cacti.
And well, it's based in Arizona, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and like proximity to Las Vegas.
True.
If you're into all those things, you should listen to The Hood Diner.
Order up. That's how I go, right there. Yeah. Order up.
Order up.
I fucking love that show, man.
I know, they're so good. Only on the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
Yeah, for sure.
He said, for show. Player, bruh.
I don't even say for show. Like, that ain't even in my vocab.
A few moments later.
I'm like in the market for a brand new fucking backpack, too. But mine's got to be a camera bag.
Yeah. So back to that pockets. Fucking Kanye shit, bro.
Okay, yeah, let's get back
I'm
to
just
this.
like, I respect any type of fucking project that he puts out. People didn't fuck with Kids See Ghosts, and that's cool.
I get that.
You know, people didn't fuck with Ye. I'm one of them, and that's cool too, you know? I'm not one of these purists where it's like he needs to go back to the fucking college dropout era, because that's not going to happen.
Obviously, people change.
No, but that's not going to happen.
I just don't like his angle, bro. It's a fucking angle to me, man. It's an angle to me. It's
like he's a WWE wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like you reinvent yourself so many times.
Trying to be a fucking lawyer.
You're not going to be.
I'm still stuck on that. I can't believe she's gonna be a fucking lawyer, Your Honor. Like, this motherfucker's wrong. I don't know, man. I honestly, I haven't even fucking had the need to go listen to it. Like, I already don't really care for some reason, bro.
I'll be
you know
honest
what I'm saying?
with you. His Sunday services.
But I mean, hey, I will say this. I talked about that on the last podcast.
Right.
Is the fucking, what is it? That
his
airport
Sunday service.
karaoke?
Well, that was good.
Did?
That's a part of his Sunday service.
That was dope.
Now,
what he did.
It's interpolation of songs. He uses like however do you want me, however do you need me, but it's interpolation in the fact that he's using that melody and the beat, but with religious and gospel music. Okay. I respect that craft. I respect that angle, but that's not the album he released. And like his Sunday service is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like he sets up.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. They're all right.
Super culty.
Yeah, they're kind of weird.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. Like, I can see the appeal of a cult.
Right.
Because you feel that warmth over you, you know? Like, you feel that unity of people that are like-minded and whatnot. But it's just, he's against consumerism and, like, high-end products now. But his T-shirt sell for $385. It's kind of hypocritical. Yeah, you know. And
his lady's got like how many brands out in stores?
Yeah,
shit that's probably not made in the United States.
I'm not saying don't make money. I'm not saying don't make money. And he's trying to bring all Yeezy production back into the United States, which is dope.
What's crazy to me, and I get it's kind of funny to me.
And that would justify his prices.
When he first got with her, man, he was all about like fucking pimping her out, making her look like a fucking goddess, and fucking go ahead, babe, show that side nipple, show whatever the fuck you want. Now he's like, nah, you got to cover up. I want to see that shit.
Because they built the brand. Now you guys had a family in that meantime, so now you're changing it up, and I respect that. But don't use this Christianity angle to. I mean, I guess there's more people that do that and make money, so I can't just single him out. But we use him as an entertainer, and then he's going into an evangelist. And I know that God preaches that bring everybody to the table. I get that. But it's off-putting to the fans that aren't necessarily super religious or even are religious, as they feel offended by it, you know?
Oh, yeah. He's going to lose a fuckload of fans over this shit.
And
he's getting down at that dude's fucking church, right?
Yeah, dude. Joel Osteen or whatever his name is. The one they wouldn't open up to the poor when the hurricanes
came. I mean, I get it, though. I saw, like, why. Because there's literally, they're called, like, flood lines. And if anything gets above these flood lines, that means that water will get into those fucking things. Because it's an arena. It's dug into the ground.
Right.
It's not above the fucking ground. It's dug into the fucking ground. It's kind of like the TCC, the way the TCC's set up.
Yeah.
Even though the TCC's kind of up like that, you got to go up to get into it to go down.
Right, like a pit.
It, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like there's a line to where the fucking flooding could get, and they showed video of it being very close to those fucking flood lines. So they were fucking, obviously it's you know what I'm saying? People could take it how they want. I'm not even defending it or anything. I'm just stating what I fucking saw, like how he was defending himself before, during the time that everybody was coming down on that motherfucker. Obviously, he put out some videos. I fucking clicked on the show. I wanted to see what he had to fucking say to defend himself.
So it was valid then.
I mean, in my mind, kind of, dog, but still.
But you're a sensible person.
Yeah. I mean, he could have still let fucking people stay there. There's still high ground, as long as nobody's down at the bottom where the fucking water's going to catch people slipping if they're sleeping.
You're all drowning. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Catch people slipping if they're sleeping.
Damn.
That came out. That was fucking poetry. The way that shit came out. I'm talking. Anyways, dog.
Yeah, I'm not
fucking with it, bro. I don't fuck with it.
I listened to it one time around. I feel like I should give it another time around. Enough time has passed since I've listened to it I want to hear it on
I've seen a couple people post that there's like one or two good songs.
I want to hear it on a knocking system, so I don't have to put it inside the house, you know. And
you have ain't none of the local DJs playing that shit at the club?
No, hell no.
No, nothing. There's not one single on there that people throw down.
There's a jam, but it's not something you play in the club.
People just get up and leave and shit. Stop
I think you could if you had an educated crowd.
Like you can fucking go
like
straight.
People that are hipster type.
Fuck, I like a quick fuck right into that.
No,
right
that'd be
into
kind
that.
Of a corny
like,
transition.
Oh, come on.
I feel like you drop that song after like cold dropping, like just cold dropping it into a set, like an effect echo out or whatever. Right. But it's not a club banger. It'd be something you play to hipsters that know, oh, this is the new Kanye type shit, that they don't even have to ask, who's this type of shit.
You guys want to hear the new Kanye?
Yeah, none of that type of shit, man.
Want to play new Kanye?
Oh, another thing we fucking didn't talk about in music is that Drake got booed off the stage.
Okay, I saw that shit too. Everybody was upset that Frank Ocean didn't show up for some reason. Like, I think that's a stupid ass reason to boo one of the most successful artists on the fucking face of the planet off. It's dumb, I think. Dumb. It just shows how fucking...
That justified your $100 ticket to the concert right there.
Oh, boo-hoo you. Oh,
No. I'm saying, though, like, you don't realize how many hits Drake has,
The motherfucker came out and dropped some shit. They want to boo him, dude. Fuck all those people.
He did 3 songs and dip.
That's what you get. That's what you get, people. See? Could have had that motherfucker drop, like, 10 fucking
He goes, I'll keep going if you want me to. And they're like, boo.
Okay. Peace. I got the bag. I'm out.
I go by the name Drake. I love y'all. He said, thanks for having me out or some shit like that. Hey, at least he was humble about it. Like, you're not always going to be embraced.
He said it was a humbling experience, and he doesn't hold any fucking ill will towards people, and he understands. But it's still, dude, this is overprivileged ass
you don't
fucking
wanna see me
cancel culture crowd of motherfuckers out there, bitching ass motherfuckers.
The check fucking cleared. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a fucking break, man.
The check cleared.
Right? He still got
That's all that fucking
He still got the bag. Eat a dick.
He's like, wow, that's the easiest 50 grand I ever fucking made.
Right.
He goes, I played 3 songs for 50 grand. What is that, like 15,000 a song? 17,500 a song or some shit, you know?
Right around there, right there. But yeah, man. Okay, so let's get the jams of the week out the way, dog. But yeah, that's what I was kind of telling you before we went into a different thing about music real quick. Is last week on Failing Hollywood, the Hood Diner, last episode, we did something new, but with movies.
Right.
So it was kind of cool. Like they gave what's like the newest gem or a newer movie that they said they recommend, and then something that was cool. It was pretty cool. It was cool. But anyways, for me, my jam of the week, something new. I heard this jam by something made me go look up what's his name, Dave East music. Dude who's playing Method Man on the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some pretty cool shit. There's a couple. It was a lot of shit I wasn't really feeling, but I found one that was pretty dope, and it was called "On My Way to School." It's on his newest album, Survival, and that's a pretty dope track. It's like a story. They got the mom trying to wake them up in the morning to get ready for school and shit. And he's talking about all the crazy shit he sees on the way to school and shit like that. It's just a pretty dope track. He paints a story really nicely. I miss. Songs that have like little like story behind them and shit.
You're real eloquent with the words.
Yeah, dude, he fucking killed that shit. And then my old school dog. After the last time, I don't know, say when we talked about El Camino. I went back to watching Breaking Bad and shit. Since I had some pretty like labor intense projects that I was working on and shit like that. So I had something in the background that I was just fucking flying through Breaking Bad, right? I love that fucking show. It's fucking great.
Would you hit like 6 episodes
a day, something like that? Yeah, probably somewhere in there. No, maybe even more. I don't know.
God,
kill that shit,
bro.
Kill that shit.
Do you have one of those desks where you can stand up?
Yeah, I made myself a stand-up desk. Or I go out into the kitchen because we have an island, and then I have this little like TV tray type thing, and I set my laptop on it. It's like the perfect height and shit. So I'll do work in there like while I'm watching the bigger TV and shit like that, and I'm in the kitchen grubbing, doing my thing and shit. Like, yeah, I've come to the point to where I need to fucking like get up and start changing this shit up.
For sure,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? So I know what I'm doing.
Because I know that
I'm redesigning my whole office, bro. And the problem is like the way I have my stand up desk is behind me over here. I want them to be like side by side, like where I can stand and I can sit right here. So if I need to grab something from this computer or from just the regular work area, I'm right in the fucking same vicinity because I want to have like a big screen right here that it's gonna be my monitor, my main monitor for like my MacBook and shit like that, so I can do work in 4K.
That's
and
cool.
all that shit. But if I stand up, I still got to be able to fucking work off that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to move too far. So that's what I'm saying. My stand-up desk is like behind me in my room the way I have it right now. But me and my lady, we had bought a grip of shit. I still haven't even put it together. It's from IKEA. I have like a whole fucking thing that I'm gonna redo in my office and shit like that. I
That's what's up.
Just haven't had the time, but I want to do it before
You
Christmas.
gotta build it up.
I want to do it before Christmas because we're gonna have some fucking family coming through and shit like that this year. We're changing some shit up this year too. Like normally what we would do, we're gonna do something completely different this year, and we're gonna invite like just kind of like or like most of my family, like the inner core of my family, and just come over to my house. And, you know, just hang out over there and shit like that on Christmas Day.
That's what's up.
We used to always go somewhere else and shit like that. So it's like, it's gonna be cool. But anyways, dog, I was watching Breaking Bad, dog, and I got to the fucking episode where they fucking played Crystal Blue Persuasion.
Crystal Blue Persuasion.
This is by Tommy James and the Shondells. You just gotta love that shit.
It's that fucking carne asada music.
Right? Carne asada music like a motherfucker. Love that shit. What do you see? The sun is rising. Most definitely. Love that shit, dog. Just one more time. A new day's coming. Fucking love that shit, dog. Man, I listen to a fuckload of music on the drive to fucking LA and back. Actually, on the way there, I listened to nothing but podcasts.
Oh yeah,
I got caught up on a lot of the Failing Hollywood shit that I hadn't heard. I found out like why they call Bill the one-armed ninja. He got into a fucking bad wreck that fucked up his arm and shit like that. But
damn, so he's disabled. They make fun of him.
He still has his arm. He just doesn't have like the full, like I think like the full reflex of it. Kind of. He can still use it, but it's not like fucking like I just think it's just not like fully fucking. Like,
so he can't pull one out.
I mean, he probably can, but his other hand is still perfect. You know what I'm saying? But because it just is the way we made this movie is what I was telling you. Mikey had a shitload of breakaway bottles, like the bottles that they use in bar fights and fucking movies and shit, right? So yeah, dog, I got to fucking let me show you what we did, okay? Real quick. You get to see the behind the scenes shit. Now I sent this to producer Nick, okay? Producer Nick, this is what he does, bro. He works in fucking behind the scenes of he's a music or he's like an editor, sound engineer and shit. You know, like remember when like before Hustlers came out with J-Lo and shit like that, and you saw the trailer in the movie theaters and shit. He helped put that fucking trailer together.
Oh word!
Like some people cut it for him, and he did the music and fucking put the voices where they needed to be and the sound effects and all that shit like that. He made that sound. He brought that motherfucker to life. That's what he does, dog. So I'm telling you, we got some homies that have been involved with some dope shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real. Now check this shit out though. Okay, ready?
A few moments later.
Damn, you edited all that?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I fucking put it together, and producer Nick has it right now, and he's adding more fucking fine, like better fucking sound effects to it.
Okay.
I told him there's a part where I felt like I cut it way too soon. Like before we do the cheers, you can hear like there's a splice there. So I was like, dude, kind of polish that off a little bit for me. But he's gonna add music to it. He's gonna add like the fucking like when he slaps him, you're gonna hear the sound, and fucking like when I come and fucking gut his ass, you see the blood and shit.
Yeah.
I added that shit myself, dog. I fucking added the blood, and then they had those fucking intestines and shit, and they had fake blood, but this fake blood is like it's like it's non-flammable. It's no taste to it. You can put it in your mouth. You can actually drink it.
Yeah, put it
you
in
can
your
get
mouth.
it on your fucking skin and shit. It does kind of stain a little bit. Had to use like fucking some serious shit to get most of it off. But I had some like all on my fucking arm while we were recording. I thought I cleaned my hands so good. And they're like, dude, Kaz, you have a fuckload of blood still on your elbow. I had all kinds like from here to here. and I didn't even know it was there. I just cleaned my hands and shit. Like I didn't even bother to look back there and shit. But yeah, while I was fucking chopping them, they had those intestines and shit, and they covered it with that. So they're like, put some shit. I'd just given them a brand new fucking official shirt. We got blood all over it and shit like that, dude. It was fucking, but it was dope, huh? They're all rocking official and shit.
Yeah.
Dude. We went to fucking that Dave's Hot Chicken. They all had on their fucking official shit, dog. I had my official shit on, dude. We were rolling deep, dude. It was dope. It was dope, dog. It was pretty cool, man. And then, like I said, there's something new. I videoed it there, like with them. We eating. There was 5 of us at this little ass fucking table, but we all got the Pop's Hot Chicken, and then Riley got a fucking piece of this Inferno or whatever the fuck flavor it was. He had to sign a waiver for it. We took that back to the house after we went and got weed. We went to this place called Amoeba, dog. Have you ever heard of that?
Me with music?
Yes. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never stopped in.
Bro, it's
pretty epic.
It's like 10 Zias.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge, bro. Like I'm sure you I think I saw you saw my fucking my Snapchats from there and shit like that. Cause it was fucking badass, dog. I got me a Felix the Cat fucking Pop Funko. And then I found Return of the Living Dead on Blu-ray. I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. You know which one that is? Like, breathe. I did this to fucking Bill while we were in the things. Like, you want to see him? He's like, what? The corpses. And he fucking does that shit in the movie. He was laughing his ass off. He got it.
He got it.
He
knew what time it was.
He knew time it was, dog. So yeah, dog.
I was a Comedy Store.
It was fucking epic. And I have like a couple minutes of snuck footage of Jeff Ross's stand-up, which wasn't even that good. Bobby Lee killed it. I got maybe like a minute and a half of him doing his shit.
What was he saying?
Just some funny shit. Just wild fucking funny shit.
You have it on there?
No. It's at the house. Or it's in... No, I don't have it. It's not on any of this shit right here. And I got about 2 minutes of Uncle Joey's fucking shit. He came in just fucking murdering, dog. He's a savage motherfucker, bro. He just had like... He had like the whatever it was, he'd probably practiced it before, but he was just fucking line after line after line, just funny shit, dog. Raw dog, savage shit. He be hitting the fucking the gay words a lot though. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, he drops a lot of F-bombs.
He drops a lot of F-bombs on that shit too, dog. I was like, damn. I'm like, man, but you know what, dog? I mean, he doesn't do it in the fucking.
Well, he's not here for the PC police either.
Well, not just that, dog, but he doesn't do it
or the
in,
social justice
in the
warriors.
Sense, yeah, he's not really trying to he's not trying to offend him, but it's just the way he grew the fuck up.
Okay, so now
I'm not even trying to defend his ass, but he does what he does.
I understand you don't have malicious intent. I get that, but it still doesn't make it all right.
Oh, obviously.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
obviously.
Whether you have family, whether you have friends, or, you know, maybe you just are just cool with people's lifestyles. That's a word that's just as bad as the N-word today.
Definitely.
I think it's even worse than the N-word today.
There was a dude that was doing a lot of like shit about like mentally challenged people, but he was using the other words and shit.
Oh, the R word?
Oh my God, dog. But like, I'm sorry to say it, but just like his punchlines and shit were just on point. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect the fact that he's a comedian using a touchy fucking subject to get laughs. And I get that, you know? But he said some outlandish, hilarious shit, and I felt guilty as fuck for laughing, definitely.
You're an idiot.
But anyways, Zog, you have some jams of the week. Oh, yeah. No, let me just finish this. Yes, bro, the fucking Comedy Store was dope. It was cool being in there. It was cool being in a place where there's just so much fucking history and shit. And yeah, it was cool, man. Mikey got us tickets for like $15.
Oh, nice.
It was $15, 2 drink minimum.
What are they normally?
I have no idea. I mean, like I said, first time there. It was cool. I got a lot of footage and shit. I'm gonna put together a little fucking bonus content video, hopefully for YouTube, of the whole little trip. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, man, Super Bowl might be an East Coast meetup coming. So if you're down to fucking roll, dog, it's on my plate. Like, it's a priority. Like, I want to get the fuck out there. I got to meet the rest of these fools. And Adam and fucking Bobby are doing a live stand-up show like during the Super Bowl and shit at this like really big fucking Super Bowl thing that I think only he's gonna be able to get us tickets to it or some shit. And yeah, dog, we're gonna have like I think like maybe 2-3 days to do like podcasts. Oh, and he's gonna reserve that place, fucking Ming's Palace or some shit like that.
Ming's Palace.
I think Ming from Comic Book Man.
Yeah.
that dude, the Chinese dude, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know what exactly. I don't want to offend him and shit, but he's got a place where you can rent his fucking podcast place. That's
Okay.
when they met last year.
Yeah.
When they fucking Inner Circle shit was developed.
Yeah.
That's where they met at Ming's place. And so they're gonna fucking rent it for like a full day, I think, over there and just do mad fucking podcasts and shit.
That's what's
and
up.
Joe B's rolling down there. He's gonna be there. Riley's gonna be there. I think Hunter's gonna be there. Chris is flying up from Tampa. I think fucking I think Almy's trying. He's gonna try to make it, but his baby's still very young and shit. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Or actually, I think he said he's gonna try to make that. So hopefully he does. Pretty much almost all of them are supposed to be coming out, dog. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we might have to make that fucking happen. What's your jam of the week? Fucking got way off topic there.
A reggaeton artist by the name of Sech. It's a song called Otro Trago with Nicky Jam and fucking Ozuna and fucking Anuel AA.
Yeah. Can you fucking put that?
I'll put it in the notes.
The thing. Otro trago means
yeah.
another drink for people who don't understand Spanish. His name is Sketch.
Sech.
Like SETCH?
Like SECH.
Órale.
Sech.
Sesh.
My throwback is a song by Sean Paul called Punky.
Sean Paul.
It's off his Dirty Rock CD, the one with Shake That Thing.
Shake that thing. What's the name of the song again?
CD, Punky.
Punky. Na.
It's a jam, man. I like reggae, man.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm telling you,
vibe.
like, I think ever since we've been doing this podcast, I've been feeling more the reggaeton style shit. And then when we went to the J-Lo concert and she had like a good little like 20-minute segment where she started with the fucking Yo Quiero Dinero fucking song. And then I think she was doing like a change or some shit because like the DJ just went into a bunch of different dope ass reggaeton songs. Like one right after another. I think I Shazammed like 3 of them. It was good fucking music. And my lady fucking fell in love with that shit too. So, I mean, you know, I got to keep her fucking happy, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of the ones that you've recommended on here, especially a lot of the Bad Bunny ones and shit, I have them saved on my fucking Apple Music and shit too, man. But yeah, dude, I get you. It's catchy as fucking, it's good music to get your shake to, dog. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Like, I feel like you can tell a lot about somebody by the way they fucking dance. You know what I'm saying?
Like all up
like
in their
if they
shit.
can fucking move that, they can fucking get like that snake style.
You're not
of
seeing the
twist and
shoulder
shit.
roll right now,
right? You know what I'm talking about. You've seen it firsthand. Like you always got, you know, the ones that are, I guarantee they gravitate towards
when
the DJ.
when they dance like they're hot in the pants.
Right? Yeah. Dance like you hot in the pants. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by the way. You could probably tell what the sex is gonna be like by the way they fucking dance and shit.
I mean, I got my drink and my 2-step, but I'll
fucking you know what I'm saying? Like they can move.
I'm not
the hips
fucking
and the fucking shit's just swaying back and forth and swanging. That's what I'm talking about.
I tell them I can't do nothing unless I can use my hands with it.
Right.
Like Juvenile.
Can I touch it?
Can I touch your booty?
But yeah, man. Other than that, dog, dude, last week it was fucking dope. I'm glad I'm sad you couldn't come with me, man. I understand, but I'm
you know what's fucking crazy,
I'm
bro?
glad I fucking went out and represented for us, dog, because like we were live. I was live as fuck talking about the Hood Diner like on all their fucking podcasts,
I was
bro.
super fucking sad, bro. I'm like, man, this motherfucker's the Comedy Store right now. This motherfucker's in California. How was the weather?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was fucking beautiful.
How are the dispensaries?
We only went to the one and it was dope.
Yeah.
It was the one where the Jay and Silent Bob weed was being sold. You've seen that they got their own fucking brand, right?
Yeah.
It's called like Snoochie Boochies. The one I got, I can't remember the one that fucking Mikey got. He got like the sativa, and then I got the hybrid, and then the Snoochie Boochies is the fucking indica one, I think, or I might even have these backwards. But the one I got was called the Berserker. It's a $25 fucking pre-roll.
Oh, you got a pre-roll?
Yeah. I didn't feel like fucking rolling shit, man. I wanted
you gotta roll that shit up. That's that Cali
I wanted to get
shit,
to work. Dude, I'm telling you, whoever rolled this shit did 100 times the job better than I would have done. So I applaud. I'm glad I paid the premium price for a fucking pre-roll because I didn't have to worry about shit. And it smoked so fucking smooth, bro. It was beautiful.
But I'm saying you only got one,
better
though?
than bitches in Havana. You know what I'm saying?
You only got one?
Oh, I grabbed like 3 of them. What's
okay.
Come on, dog.
Say
I just told you what it costed. I didn't say how many I got.
Get a pack of them, you know?
But I got that, and I got a couple grams of some fucking green crack. Some of that Cali green crack out there and shit. They didn't have no Girl Scout cookies. That's what I really wanted. But apparently that dude Jay and Silent Bob, like when they released that weed, they were there at that exact dispensary for like the weekend, like promoting it and shit like that. It's called Caviar Gold, the brand that it is that they actually go through. Obviously, they just put their name on it. Blah blah blah. But it was good shit. It was a dope ass dispensary. It was fucking live as fuck. And like I said, I asked the dude if I could video in there, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, just we'd appreciate it if you don't get our faces." And we're like, "Yeah, dog." I'm like, "Dude, it's just little fucking travel blog type shit." Dog.
I bet you they appreciated the fact that you asked first, though.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like,
It was because I saw the fucking. It's because I saw the Empire.
You know what time it is because that's a dispensary.
Yeah.
You know, like
and it wasn't until after that he said that I did do like a quick little fucking Instagram, but I wasn't facing the fucking things. And when I got close to the things to show where everything was at and where the Empire rolling things were at, like I had already like panned down, started walking closer, got to the fucking thing, showed off the goods, and then they had like this little glass thing displaying the bennies and shit. So I was like, dude, look at that shit. Boom, there's the motherfucking sponsors right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. I'd never seen them in a store, bro, and they were at the one we went to, so that was kind of dope. You know what I mean?
I should make a fucking vlog, dude. I should make a fucking vlog.
You should make a vlog.
Make a YouTube
I think
channel.
Everybody should make a vlog. It's kind of fun. I want to do it. I have so much content, but I haven't had the time to edit everything together.
That's the thing is I don't know how to fucking edit shit.
I can show you, dog. It's easy.
Transitional clips and whatnot.
Yeah. I know you got fucking digital game, bro. You could figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it was really fucking cool. Like I said, this is episode 70, pretty much coming up to the end of this motherfucker. You got anything else? I know we're almost pushing 2 hours on this.
Yeah, no, we said it was going to be a quick one tonight.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's never, but I mean, does because we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks and shit, so it's like we had a lot of shit to catch up on.
For real.
Before we dip out, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to all the listeners who have continued to vibe with us throughout this little journey of ours. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it is episode 70. It's kind of cool getting closer to 100. We appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us this whole time. If you're a first time fucking listener, man, make sure you go to thehooddiner.com. And you can get the links to all our socials there, the links to all our sponsors. Everything is under code HOOD, man. We've made it as simple as possible for you. And if you are a fan of the show, we appreciate you. Make sure you go to iTunes. Make sure you go to, leave us a rating. Leave us a 5-star review, man. That shit fucking helps out. Hopefully getting the Patreon up soon. And, yeah, man. Shit was fun. I don't know if I left it in or not. If I left in the movie back in the background, I probably cut it out. But I showed it to you, the little movie that we made. But I'm obviously saving. I want everybody to see the final product, so that will be out like as soon as the homie gets it back to me and shit. I'm gonna do some end credits with some fucking bloopers at the end and shit like that. So it's gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna have to put that up on the website. But yeah, man, I'm thankful for everybody that still fucking rocks with us and shit, man. This shit's been fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to keep doing this shit. We got some revisiting guests coming up here in the future and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some Hood Diner alumni. It's going to be kind of cool to catch up with these dudes since the last time we rocked with them, probably about this time last year, I want to say.
You been a whole year already?
I want to say somewhere in there. Yeah, dog. I think he's been gone for a year.
You're at the other spot.
Yeah, that was at the other spot. So, yeah, he gets to experience diner number 2.
Bro, okay. I know that the budget doesn't call for it. But I fucking saw a fucking RV for $5,500, bro.
It's not bad, dude.
It was
go
a
get
nice
a fucking
one.
Go get a loan at a credit union. Just dump that shit.
Well, I'm gonna get my DJing up and I'm gonna buy cash.
There you go,
homie. Nah, you know what? Speaking of the goals aspect, like one thing I have for this year is like I want a Tesla.
Yeah,
like that's like a legitimate
Which
thing.
one? Did you see they just dropped?
Did
you see they're dropping a truck?
Yeah,
that shit looks just tough as fuck.
Just a regular standard one. That one that comes for like $35.
Yeah, it's like the Model T or
whatever
like
the fuck it's called. Like it's chill. I've been in one. Like one picked me up.
It's got that huge ass fucking iPad shit.
It's tight, bro. It's tight. And then when you have it in park, they have games on them too.
It looks like the fucking front of them new fucking Samsung refrigerators and shit. It's like it's like a little widescreen computer screen, but sideways and shit like that. Dude, that shit looks fucking
It's mean,
dope.
bro. And that's one of my goals this year. So
you got to get that so we could do a video of you fucking acting like you're asleep and I'll roll beside you in another car, and you can just be all.
And And it drives
car,
off.
and I'll drive and I'll film you from this side and shit. I'll be like, damn, them Teslas are gangster. This motherfucker taking a nap on the way to his gig.
That's funny, bro. That's funny, man.
Fucking for real, man. But yeah, man, I am Casual 520, KAZUAL 520 across the board.
I'm DJ_Sentry, and you know what's funny is that I just realized that that's on all platforms.
Yeah, that's good.
But I was just
as long as
shouting
you stay
it out.
universal.
No, but yeah, I was just shouting it out, not knowing if it was the same on everything.
Yeah,
it is the same on everything.
You know what? Speaking of a shout out, man, I'm dabbling my toes in the limo game.
I saw that. So we get special Hood Diner rates, or what?
Yeah, definitely fucking can. I'm gonna talk to him about that. We're gonna make a definite Hood Diner fucking promo code. Get like at least something off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something. You never know.
Competitive rates.
It could vary from person to person and shit.
Does
you know
the
what I'm saying?
driver have competitive rates?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Go check it out. Go like the fucking page, man. It's A247 Limo. I just finished the website. It's A247limo.com. I'm still setting up all the fucking social media shits. I just became the fucking admin on the fucking Facebook page. It's called 24/7 Limo, but we're gonna add that A to it because we're not A247 Limo. We came up with a brand name change because it's got that A in the front, so it's gonna be somewhere in the front. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like a Z somewhere in the back, it'll be A247 right there. It's easy as fuck to remember. Always 24/7. Pick you up anytime you need, man. Call my boy Scott. A247limo.com, dude. We're gonna it's gonna be a new sponsor.
I'm with it.
We're gonna have to pull up on motherfuckers just to all up in the limo and shit like that. And yeah, man, you can find me and DJ Century collectively at thehooddiner.com. Like I said before, links to everything is right there. Code Hood all across the board.
Hood.
This has been episode 70 of the Hood Diner podcast.
This is DJ Century.
And I am the homie Casual.
Peace.
In a world on the brink of war, where millions of lives are controlled by a handful of men, now the truth can finally be told. The Inner Circle.